Oh yeah. Oh, and there's another one. There's another one. I forgot. Da 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 da. Perfect. Oh, hey, Gray, do art? Oh, I will. I promise. Hi, Pepper. Hi. I hope you're doing great today. Hi, Donut. How you been? When I was playing Donut County, it made me think of you, just because your name. And Void Lord, too. Is this an explosive dab? It sure is. Wow, you're exploding and dabbing. Hop, hop to a pop bop. Whoa! Yeah, we can, Clarion. Hi. Hi, Gunner. Hi, Clarion, Void Lord, Donut, Pepper. I hope everyone is doing absolutely wonderful. Oh, you got to hang out with family for a bit and eat burg. Oh, love to eat burg. You zoomin', always be zoomin'. Boy Hazard, hi. Hi, hello, how you been? Nice to see you. Oh, Gunner, big birthday stream boy, coming on up. Very similar to me, very close. Am I correct in remembering it's the 21st, is that right? I didn't look at my calendar, but I know it's soon. 20th, I was so close. It's tomorrow. Wow, tomorrow, whoa. Tomorrow, oh, whoa, birthday rat. That's exciting. You're a Taurus and not a Stimky Gemini? This is slander. This is slander. Hi, Nomad, hi. Kangy hype. Kangy hype. Wow, I can't believe Gunner is a Taurus and not a rat tar. They'd be so much cooler if they were a rat tar. SMH. Yeah, happy early birthday, Gunner. Any big stream plans? I hope that goes super fun for you. I'm onto something, I'm feeling it. I'm always onto something, always thinking, always grooving. Rat tar, dang, dang. Oh, tomorrow you have a job interview? Please wish me luck with your birthday magic. Oh my gosh, well, I may not have the birthday magic, not yet, but still, a good luck to you, Boy Hazard. I hope it goes really great. Hi, Crouton, hi, hello. Kangy. I like to imagine you doing like a little, like, bah, like just hitting your, well, I was gonna say pawsies, but you're a bird. So hitting like your wingsies against the desk, just like bah. Kangy, and hitting on every E. That is my mental image of you right now. You do. I knew it. I knew you had this energy. Big swampy wing feathers. Oh, that is my favorite type of bird furry art, is like seeing the artist do like the swampy big wing feather hands. It's so amazing. Love it. Keliff hop. So chat, I may have bad news. Bad news with an asterisk. And you know, instead of explaining it to you, I'm just gonna show you. Hi, I have upgraded to 4K footage. So this was not an intentional plan of mine. I was cleaning up files on my computer yesterday, and I may have oopsie-whoopsied deleted my Firewatch footage. But I'm gonna look to see how I can reverse this deletion. I have a tool I downloaded that can get rid of things that I have gotten rid of. But you know what? Maybe this is just a fun thing I could do, is just walk around a cool 4K Firewatch forest. But yeah, this was a surprise to me, to everyone, that I did not expect to happen. But hey, we're here. Hey, we're here. It is a very pretty forest. It is. Look at us. Look at us. We're just going on a walk. You have such nice, gentle movement, chat. I'm so proud. Doesn't look fiery enough? Well, I think that would be a hazard here. You like the greenery? Yeah, it's very pretty. I think it's Mount Rainier, if I remember the video description correctly. But yeah, hi chat, hi, how are you? You should tell me all about your day, all about your week, including how nice your hops are. A new record, 636, pretty good. It's not, you know, as much of a lead as Decky's had last stream, but you know what? Still pretty good. Time to look for spiders. Oh, that's where Pepper's gonna be. Gonna visit the Kangy backyard video. Oh, Mount Rainier is in your state, nice. Oh. A gentle one from Pepper, 228. But yeah, chat, tell me about yourself. Tell me about what went great about today, what could have went better, how your yesterday went. I'd love to hear it. I'm gonna talk about all the stuff on my post-it, all the stories that I wanna say, then we're gonna get to art later. You're stuck in a training construction hell. Whoa, that's pretty good. A new record, 1087, really good, holy heck. So what does that mean? Training construction? Is this like a skill you're trying to boost? You work later? You work 11:30 p.m. to 5:30 a.m.? Are you normally a night shift lad? Is this a special one-off for you? Oh, so I have a local friend named Roxy, and yesterday she came over and my husband made fresh falafel and fresh pita, and it was a beautiful, beautiful dinner. And we just got to hang out. We talked for a bit. I dipped out around 8 p.m. because I'm like, I'm still a commission lad. But you know, for a couple hours, I hung out with my friend and we got to just sort of tell stories. You know, it was a good time. It's a construction skill? Okay, it's a special night, good. I don't want this to be your regular. Gonna get a ton of great upgrades for your house? Let's go. Oh, chat, you might have seen this. You might have seen this. You might not have seen this. Hey, join me over here. I got these new shoes, these new Kangy colored kicks. They're pretty nice. They're pretty fun. This is a brand that my husband recommended. Let's do it like this. There we go. This is a brand that my husband recommended. They're called On Clouds. And so he's more into like being fit. He's more into like knowing what goes on feet. I'm more like, I don't know anything. I don't know a single thing about shoes in my life. So I'm like, husband, please help me. My feet hurt and my shoes are old. So he recommended this company, and aesthetically, beautiful. And the fact that I have not bought new shoes in like 2 to 3 years, I needed this. I needed this very badly. And as somebody commented, they're just like, if we look around Kangy's room, there sure are a lot of Kangy colored things. We got a Kangy pen, a Kangy controller. This is, I don't know what you call these things. This is what my teapot rests on when I have tea, but that's red as well. And yes, I love this color. I love this color. And it's still beautiful. I'm sure future me will regret getting a shoe with any amount of white on it, but right now, it's beautiful and it's awesome. Coaster, but it's like a super coaster. It's like metallic and heavy. But I think that is the correct idea, which is coaster. Oh yeah, and I also added out of stamina. Just because this was such a meme that kind of exploded on my Twitter. That, you know, I just felt like I would have to do it. I felt like it was the correct decision to add out of stamina to my Twitter channel. I mean, my Twitch channel. Here we go. I took a screen cap that Boba Yubi took, which I think was just literally from my Twitch. and they just made it into like a Discord emote. I cleaned it up just a hair. I made it like perfectly square, which it wasn't previously. And here we are now. We have out of stamina. You heathens, we have out of stamina. So that's where we're at with that. Oh, so exciting thing that is up and coming. Oh, let me jump over here. Let me jump back into the teacup. Oh yeah, I'll be there eventually. Here we are. So I have a friend visiting that some of you might know. You might know this friend. They're gonna be visiting not this weekend, but next weekend. My friend Tone Def Leopard is gonna come on down. They're gonna stay inside my house. And that'll be fun, that'll be cool. And I don't know what we're gonna do. We're going to go eat some good food. We're gonna, he'll probably wanna work out and be cool, and he'll use my husband's at-home gym, I'm guessing. Maybe a professional one, who knows? And we'll probably just be silly and talk about video games, and Naki will come over, and it'll be all three of us. It'll be Tone Def Leopard, Naki Fur, and me, and my husband, just in my beautiful house, and just talking about things, just talking about fun stuff. It'll be really cool. Price is Right voice. Shay, come on down. Oh yeah, you can send me the actual Sprite Pepper. I'm sure that would turn into a nicer resolution at the end. Also, hi Damage, hi, I hope we're doing great. How are you? Trivet. Oh, Trivet, is that what they're called? I never would have known that without a googly. A tea reminder for me. I'm taking a sip. Ah, yeah. So Aeon, how was your first foray into Kaizo? Do you feel dead? I know your paws do. I'm gonna post-work nap. I actually hecking adore post-work naps, or at least I did when I was in food service. When I was in food service, I would be so tired. I'd be just dead tired. I would get home and I'd just be like, ugh, and I would just fall onto the bed and I would just pass out. Your hands are dying? It sure sounded like it. I have never played a single Kaizo, and I have not played frickin' regular Super Mario World in many, many years. So I'm sure I would do absolutely horrid if I ever tried it. I know Tone is willing to bribe me and most furry streamers to finish a Kaizo game. So we'll see if they enter my DMs for that at any point. Let's see, what else is on my notes? Oh yeah, so, hey chat. Some of you, again, might know about this. Some of you might not know about this. Oh, haha, I never posted on my Discord. Lamau. Here we go, I posted on my Discord. So, next Tuesday, join me over here. Next Tuesday is my birthday, which is May 24th. And what we're gonna do is I'm gonna do a bunch of things. I'm gonna tell some stories from this past year in my life. I'm gonna do marbles on stream for the very first time. It's mostly just gonna be to chat and to chill with everybody. And one of the fun ideas I have is we're gonna do Grand Prix on marbles, and people can tell me a video game that they want me to play. So here's a game that is just, here's all the games. Here's my personal backlog of every single game that I would like to play at some point in my future, just to give people an idea of like the things that I'm already thinking. If somebody wants me to take any item on this list and move it to the very top, if somebody wants me to, you know, just play something that they grew up with, or play like a game they think I would like, or just a game that they want me to play, even if they don't think I'll like it, then sure. That's what the winners of the Grand Prix will be able to do. I might put like a chill game in between that, and then ending with some VR chat at the end of the night. Just because I have finally figured out how to do 2 PC streaming with VR with my personal setup. So it's been long enough. It's been a very long time. But I finally figured out how to do it with my personal setup. I don't know how to do the funny thing Aeon does, which is like remove the audio if you're gonna do like song requests or whatever. But whatever, I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm just gonna worry about having fun in VR chat with my cool friends. Understand the concept of love. Oh my God, Windows, shut up about your security scan, please and thank you. Oh my God, get out, cloud security scan, get out of here. I don't care. Stop, Windows, please, be quiet. See fewer notifications. All right, it popped up like 20 pop-ups on my other monitor. It's still going, be quiet. Get out of here. All right, please be quiet, Windows notifications. Time for Kangy. Wow, we're here. Mirror's Edge. Yeah, a friend gifted me that and I still haven't played it. It's a Kangy. It's a McCoy. Hi, hello. I hope you're doing wonderful. Windows, why won't you give me love? I can't trust it. I can't trust Windows, but I can trust dragons. I can, in fact, trust dragons. I don't know where the closest dragons are. We're going on an adventure. Here's one. I found one. Hi, this is my ad head face. I don't know why this is their Twitter URL, but it sure is. They are very good at painting. Look at this magical like iridescence that they got on the scales right here. Incredible. The gradient that we have on the hair. We have a nice sort of trans colors on the hair. Got the pink, got the blue, got these cool horns, these thick, awesome lines. Hell yeah. One of the artists like powers that some people have that just does not rub off on me are people who can do mixed line weight and have it feel very powerful. Like, look, we have really thick line weight here. We have thin in the middle, incredibly thin on the detailed spots. That's really cool. That's sort of an artistic thing that I haven't gotten a lot of details for. Yeah, we got teefies too. Wow, big open mouth. We got the slit tongue just for fun. You wanna trace all those scales and then just smooch the snoot? Right there. Those kicks, oh yeah, my shoes. Where are they? Here they are, my kicks, whoa, yeah. These are pretty cool, these are pretty sick. I'm so happy that I got the Tequila Hiccup seal of approval for my sick kicks. Always trust dragons, yes. Literally always trust dragons. No matter how sus they may seem, their heart's in the right place. Oh, Dino, is it time? Is it time, Dino? I know you've been looking forward to it. I know you always want this. Let me get out of the void and go back right over here. Hi, Whirly. Hi. Oh my gosh, it's a Whirly. How are you doing today, friend? I always have the seal. Let's go. Void. Void. I'm sure it's a whoopa. I'm sure it's the whoopa. A very good dragon. Hi, Tater, hi. So many lovely people here already. I haven't even done a single stroke of art. Oh, so I'm doing a fun thing. So I mentioned how I'm doing a birthday stream next week on Tuesday. And something that I was doing to prepare for that is I was thinking like, well, if I'm gonna tell fun stories from last year, then something that I wanna do is like go through my bullet journal, go through my digital journal and just kind of collect memories and just sort of form some thoughts. And something that I also did is I went through just like one of those Twitch tracker websites, specifically only to find like clips from certain days on streams. So I did that. So I looked at a lot of like old clips today, and I don't know, it was this funny, weird, proud feeling of just like, oh wow, that was pretty funny. Good job past me. Where I don't know, it's just a good feeling as somebody who technically creates content. And just to look back on it, to be like, you know what, that was a pretty good time. I'm proud of these silly things that passed me, these antics that I got up to. And then over the course of like an hour, I downloaded like 78 old clips. So for people who don't know, and it rarely ever comes up, so I imagine a lot of people don't, I actually made a clip show for the very first year that I was streaming on Twitch. I made a clip show. And I'm preparing for my next one that I'm gonna be making. If you hover over my little golden icon next to my name, the thing that I just typed, it says 22 months. So at some point in July, I'll have been streaming for 2 whole gosh dang years on Twitch, which is wild to me. It's a very large, silly, fun, big number. And I'm looking forward to making another clip show of all like the silly things that have happened in the last year, all the very kangaroo things. And yeah, I see that we have another whooper. Oh, this is a very cute whooper. Oh my God. Oh my God, look at this cute whooper. Hey Chan, you can join me for this journey as I put this on my face. All right, so, props. I'm gonna hit add. Well, actually, no, I need to save it correctly first, which I just looked at. I didn't actually save it. So, images for Twitch, we're gonna say Whooper, say 519. Alrighty, we're gonna add. This is gonna freeze my model. I promise this is intentional. All right, here we go. Go to the bottom of my props list. Bam, another Whooper, hell yeah. So I'll probably reposition this once I actually start doing art, because my face will be in a much different position at that point, but they can be here right now just for fun. Ba. A full year of Kangy clips. Yeah, and I'll have like 2. I'll have like a 1 year and a 2 year. Wow, so many clips, so much fun. I know, what a very good pal. For me, you're like, oh wow, I was always cringe. We can be cringe together, warily. No whooper emote. You have Mudkip emotes? This is actually such a cute Mudkip. Look, they got the little Santa hat on. That's so wonderful. Hi, Zuna, hi. How you been today? I think that's everything that I wanted to talk about. I think that's all my stories. So I think we're gonna get ready for art. And I have a, oh, that sounded like a pretty good rip to me. Oh, a nice gentle hop from Discorded. Hi, hello. You got all the cringeness for both of us? Oh my gosh, you're saving me. You're saving me from all the possible cringe that I could have. You're such a hero, you're such a good friend. Hey, thank you. I'm gonna sip my water. I'm gonna sip my tea, and we're gonna get ready to do some art. Oh, yeah. You thought the picture in my head was Dream, the Minecraft YouTuber? That's the only Dream I know. Arch, you ready? I'm ready! This emote explains your mood at the moment. You did some scummy plays in Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh my gosh. Oh, so the only thing I know about Fur Hire is just that they're basically cute furries inside of Yu-Gi-Oh! Otherwise, I don't know anything. I don't know a single thing. Oh, ooh, nice gentle hop, 586, pretty good. About halfway there to beating the record. Oh yeah, so I had a fun channel point idea, which I actually didn't even write down in my journal. I just thought about it during today, where it would be like a small amount of points for an automatic thing that would reset the leader for the hop off. I think that'd be fun. You saw the cards and felt very obligated to make the deck. I mean, I think it was more like this, very obligated. Hi, Kazuaki, hi. Gonna go try and give a sleeve. Sorry it's not for staying. You don't have to apologize. It's totally just time zone shenanigans. And as somebody with a full-time job that takes up most of my day, it's hard for me to get on earlier than I do now. Most of the time an archetype will be put before monster or select Blue Eyes monster. They call them Fur Hire. They're very fur-y, based on the ones that I've seen before. I don't remember who I was. Oh, it was my friend Pollux. Pollux was streaming Yu-Gi-Oh! And they were showing me all the cool furries in that game. Hey, let's get some actual music on. Hey, let's start with this. It's a very fun song. All right. Oh, I definitely need to reposition this whipper. Since this is a 3D plane, it won't show very well on the camera. Get the props up. Hey, there we go. Let's go. Let's shift them a bit too. Yeah, okay. Now we got our friend with us. So, hey chat. These are all the things that I'm currently actively working on. Is that Possum Cat in the top left? It sure hecking is. So yeah, this is one of the silly requests that I got, is they sent me this image and they were like, hey Keliff, can you make me a Twitch emote that has this energy? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I have this power. And this is what I drew. This is what I drew. So I think it's pretty funny. It'll be really good. So my inspiration for this A is I was looking at Aeon Pup's emote, specifically the non-wiggle version in like the Telegram sticker pack. And I'm like, this is the perfect place for an ah. Just stick an ah right here. Like, I think that helps match the screamy energy. I drew this yesterday. This is for Shiny Disco Paul, a friend who likes to stop by a lot to the Twitch.television stream. Their character has 2 heads. It's pretty rad. Literally the first time that I ever saw their like full ref, I just brought it up. I just brought it up on the stream and just gushed about their character for like 20 to 50 seconds. So here we are. I'm actually drawing them now. Yeah, so I put tail here with the arrow because I wanted it to make it clear that like, oh, you know, this is gonna be the crop and like this is where the tail would be if I finish this. And I got approval for this sketch. Oh, approval by Shiny Disco Paul. Hi, hello. Oh, I blush. Let me lower this chrome audio just a hair. There we go. And this one is for Meadow. So I'm mostly done with this one. This is probably gonna be where we start. Well, actually I have, yeah, I have the whole thing right here. So this is probably gonna be where we start today. I did put some flats on it, but this was just I sent for feedback. You can see it's pretty messy. I drew them really quick. I'm mostly gonna just focus on shades and highlights, and I'll work with a client to get like a better set of flats. I still have an action on the feedback that they had for me, but probably we're going to work on flats and highlights here on this character. I'm going to add some clothes to this character for Shiny Disco Paul, and I'm gonna flesh out like the hands and stuff and get that working. And then we're probably, once I get that sketched out, if I still have energy, I might line this, but I'm gonna see where my energy is at once I do that. And, oh, so yeah, here's the other previous sketches I did. Let me pull up the finished emotes. Here we go. So these are like the finished emotes that I did for Possum Cat. We got the Pog right here, hell of yeah. And I got the dead emote, which I think is still so funny. It's still so funny to me. Oh, for people who are curious, here are the raw assets for my notes thing. So here's all the raw things I drew for my note setup that I did for Tunic. Here's the left hand. And you can see right here, these are the two separate pieces that build up the hand. The way that it works is, I don't think I have the raw file here. I don't think so. Oh, would it be inside here? I think I might be able to show you. Yes. Oh yeah, so it's just really low. So this is the file when you buy the stuff from Spud Tablet, they give you like a bunch of information. Like you can see here, like this is very well detailed. It talks about the ini files. It talks about the correct positioning. It sort of shows you like, hey, this is gonna be where it pivots on the circle. And this is how everything's supposed to go. So you can see the combination of elements here is very funny to me. And then we had the hand. Oh. Yeah, let's go TF. We're TFing. Oh, we're successfully a Kangy arm now. Yeah, that was really fun. Yeah, this dead emote, I think is so funny. For people who know Resdra and Resdra's emotes, that was a heavy inspiration, is Resdra dead. Kangy TF real on twitch.television. All right, so I'm gonna be working on this Meadow piece at first. I don't know if I'll keep these flats. Since they're not final, I probably won't. So I have my art glove on. I'm gonna move my real pen away because I'm terrified about using my real pen on my beautiful tablet. I have my little Joy-Con, which is connecting. Okay, cool, connected. And where's my actual tablet pen? I don't know. Here it is, I found it. Give me the Post-it note rip ASMR. It's coming. All right. Oh, that sounded pretty good in my monitor. There we go. All right, anyway. Let's see, I'm gonna lower. All right, so I lowered my chair just a little bit. Let me reset my VTuber camera, click. All right, I'm gonna have my hands mostly out of view because they're not gonna get picked up by the thingy anyway. Instead of a summon a fur hire monster, it's written as summon a monster fur hire. Interesting. Do you have any night plans damage after your post-work nap? King, you must know. Is there a Keliff holiday? What would people do to celebrate? Well, I sure hope you would take notes in your beautiful journal and take a nap. I think that's how you should try and celebrate. I think that's how you should try and celebrate. But hopping, yes. Big hops, big yes. Oh, we're taking a Protogen memory. Who doesn't love a good Protogen? I love a good Protogen. I am firmly of the belief that thanks to VRChat, Protogens got even more popular than they already were. Like back in the day, oh, nice toast, McCoy. Back in the day, like the starter persona used to just purely be like foxes and like other canines. But nowadays, I feel like protogens are kind of like the starter starter personas for any like new furry. They feel very popular among younger furries. Well, we hop in. Oh, gentle, the smallest rat hop. Imagine that small rat hop with like them holding a piece of pizza in their maw. You love protogens? Bad ones too? The only bad protogen I've ever worn, and I say worn because I'm thinking of VR chat, is there was one that was modeled after the Bad Dragon company. I also have one still in my favorites. It was the very first avatar I ever wore when I got full body tracking. And it's an E621 colored protogen. It feels very nice. I mean, all of that protogen base, like the classic base, the most popular one, they all feel super good. They feel wonderful to wear. Negagens? Negagens. All right, we're going to, I need to be messier. Screw perfection. Let's be messier. So I was daydreaming, chat, about what I could spend my fun budget on. Because like most people, I have just like my money budgeted into like essentials, into savings, and then into just like funny things. Like, hey, what would I want to buy selfishly with absolutely no guilt, like portioned away with my paycheck? And I've only really spent money on like essential things or things I consider essential. Like I bought new clothes, which have been years since I did, so that felt pretty essential. I got those new shoes, which even though, yes, they're beautiful and they're technically a fun purchase, I think they're more kind of essential because, ow, my poor feet, ow, on my last shoes. Especially because, like, I would VR chat for like 5.5 hours in my old shoes, and they would just be like dying at the end of the night. So I'm looking forward to seeing how my new shoes are going to fare on the VR chat times. But I was also daydreaming of like, what's a fun thing that I could spend like my computer science paychecks on? And I don't know if I'm going to do this, I'm still thinking, but I kind of like the idea of buying a record player and like supporting occasional releases of vinyls of indie games. I've never been like a collection person of any type because, well, I think it's because I moved so much growing up that the idea of having something around that was like purely aesthetic that I would have to take down and like pack up, I just didn't really get into. So really any type of thing that would involve collecting in any sort of form, aside from, you know, Pokemon cards as a kid, I never really got into. But my friend Mythical Red Fox very thankfully info dumped all over me when I mentioned this idea to them. So I have some ideas about what I would get if I did buy one. Mozzarella do be heavy. Factory resetting your protogen. He tried to download Photoshop from a QR code? How dare. Hi, Photographer, hi. We need more floppy-eared protos. Big agree. Just be ready for that vinyl collection, which is dummy heavy. Don't worry, my thighs can handle it. Hi, Sky, hi. How are you doing tonight? How's your day been? You grind on any rails recently? Oh, I'm still thinking about that dinner from yesterday, chat. My husband just made frickin' fresh pita, fresh falafel. Literally the perfect husband. Literally. Let's see, am I happy with this general shadow setup? Let's think, let's look. I think I'm pretty happy. Is there anything I could be happier with? I feel like I need to cut in more here with the shadows. I'm kind of happy with this, happy with that. Let's put some shade right here. It's kind of far away. I'll try something more like that. I think I'm ready to zoom in and try and like clean up a little bit, because it was very messy. Fresh pita bread? Yes, fresh pita bread. Made at home from scratch and then cooked on the pizza steel. So it was very crispy and beautiful. And we had some just accoutrement. We had like some fresh cut lettuce and tomatoes and feta cheese. He had sour cream, but I do not abide by sour cream, so I ignored that. Oh, and hummus, of course we had hummus. You actually fell pretty hard on a ledge yesterday? Oh no! It's funny watching the clip back. I'm glad you have a good sense of humor about it. Yeah, my husband is an incredible cook, for anyone who doesn't know. It was very cute when I mentioned to him a couple days ago that Tone was thinking about coming down and visiting. And he was just like, oh, you know, like, what type of food does he like? And in my mind, I'm thinking, oh, well, he wants to go to a restaurant, you know, with Tone and just sort of like hang out and get to know them better. Like, yeah, that'd be fun. So I mentioned like, oh, well, you have like an encyclopedic knowledge of every restaurant in Kansas City. So like, I don't know if we need to plan ahead. And he was like, no, I was thinking like making something fresh if like something they like is in my wheelhouse. Which in my opinion and in my thoughts, I just assume literally everything is in my husband's wheelhouse. Aw, yeah. I'm gonna up my brush size just a hair. You landed the trick, though? Let's go. He's such a good rat boy. That's incredibly true. My husband's the best rat that I know. Sorry to any other rats that I know, but I didn't marry you. I only married him. Based on the vibes, we have rat A+ cook. That's so true. That's so true. Oh, Nomad and you booked your room for Philadelphia? Jur's gonna go with you? Hell yeah. I haven't talked with Jur in a bit. I hope they're doing great. I think the last time I chatted with them, we did an art trade, and they drew my kangaroo in like, oh, what was it? There was like Keliff slippers, and I was holding a plush of Scuffles. If I remember right, that was all the cool details, and I looked very tired. And then I drew one of their characters being very chumby. Oh, whoops. You remember it was super cute? It was super cute. Yeah, they're a very good artist. Chat, is it gay to be really in love with your husband? I think it might be a little bit. I feel like I can clean that up just a hair. What brush do I want to clean this up with? I feel like the lighter pencil too, and then using it as an eraser. I feel like that would be helpful. Yeah. That feels much more cleaned up than it was previously. Just a smidge? Okay, thankfully not too much. It's so gay. Good for Kangy and Rat. You might be pretty gay. You're gonna ask my husband his opinion. Okay, you should go do that. You should let me know. FD is, so yeah, the con is driving or train distance. Flying do be expensive. I'm flying to AC to Anthrocon, and thankfully I have a bougie computer science job, and I also took a lot of commissions. I took 20 commissions, and I've gotten the majority of that money. So yeah, that's the only reason I'm going to that con. We need a Keliff I'm Chris Yim crossover stream. I don't think I've never interacted with them. I've technically interacted with some people who know them. I do very much enjoy the vibes of their stream. I'll be at Anthrocon, I sure will. I will be at Anthrocon. Yeah, I think Chester the Otter is incredibly adorable. I like tuning in to like their early morning weekend streams. Those are my favorite vibes. I'm gonna sound like a big hipster saying this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I actually don't watch too many like larger streamers in general. I mostly just stick to like smaller streamers, like people that I know personally, and people that I know that I can have like a dialogue with. I really enjoy that comfortable vibe. That has been Keliff's hipster moment for today. I have to slowly build up hipster credits to be able to talk about one more hipster opinion. This is coming up very soft and cute. Can't wait to see you there. Yeah, I'll be finally able to meet the photographer in person. If you're not magically floating in the air, I don't think it's gonna be the same as our VR chat hangouts. But will I be able to meet Tater there? I don't know if I will. I don't know if they're going to. Chester is chaotic, but we love. You want a non-sponsored Keliff Plays Raid Shadow Legends streams? Oh, so I don't know if you heard, photographer. I don't know if you heard. So on my birthday, which is going to be this this next Tuesday, I am actually giving away a reward where people can choose a video game they want me to play. So please don't choose Raid Shadow Legends, but if you win a Grand Prix on marbles next Tuesday, you very technically can choose Raid Shadow Legends. Don't worry, you'll be floating. Beautiful. I love to hear that. All right, let me get the, here we go. Hi, Arcade, hi. Oh my gosh, how's your night been, Arcade? It's wonderful to see you. Oh, Arcade, I can't believe I've never asked you this question, but it just popped into my mind. Knowing what your name is and knowing what some of your hobbies are, do you have an arcade cabinet in your home, in your room, in somewhere? And if so, what is it? And I bet your high score is pretty bitchin'. Keliff, you promised you would choose Raid Shadow Legends? No! At the moment, you're not going? That's okay. I'll meet Tater someday. And if ever I see Tater in person, you better have that fish hat from your VR chat world or it won't be the same. AC was about a 6-hour drive when you lived in PA. Now it's a 7.5-hour drive. Wow, wow. When my husband went to TFF, he did the drive, and I think that was, it was either just under or just below, or just over 8, I mean. It was close to 8 hours. You will get to see Tater again someday. Oh, exciting. You would have to have an arcade room. Oh, but no room for one. It would be Mrs. Pac-Man. I don't remember if I played Mrs. Pac-Man. I've definitely seen a friend play it, but it's been so long I can't remember if I was the friend. Hi, Jay. Hi, how you doing? Yeah, it was like an 8-hour drive. He's a driving maniac. He's like addicted to driving. Like all I did was read manga in the passenger seat and he drove the whole time. God, I love Amori music. Just big chillin' before you get on VR chat. I really only get on VR chat on the weekends. Although I do love it, I always enjoy my time there. I very much daydream about going to play VR chat. Like I'll be working on a hard, stupid work problem. I'll look wistfully into the distance and I'll think, one day, soon, VR chat. What a good rat husband. I know, he cooks dinner and he's wonderful at it. He freaking drives all the way to the con and I don't have to do anything. It's funny, apparently some of my husband's friends have DM'd him and been like, hey, can you help me get a commission from your husband? And he's like, no, I can't even get art from my husband. Am I planning on TFF in 2023? Most likely. I haven't thought about next year's cons, but I very much do enjoy TFF, so I'd like to go back. TFF and AC are probably going to be my two consistent ones, unless something changes. I really, really loved AC the last time that I went. And I can't wait to experience it again. I actually don't know too many Twitch.television people going at all, which is gonna be so weird, because that was like a huge part of both my TFF and my A&E was all the Twitch.television friends that I knew. It'll just be a different crowd. Aside from Photographer Holly and my husband, I can't think of anybody else off the top of my head that I know who's going to AC that I know. I'm sure I've been told. Well, I know Deckies said they would stop by one day if I went. Protogen Kangy drawing? That's a fun idea. I'm currently working on a design for a friend of mine for a commission. It's sort of like a protogen that has like some rabbit elements, I think is the quickest way to describe it. Also, Trensk, hi, hello. Thank you so much for hopping on in, spending some time with us tonight. I super appreciate it. You'll see me there. You already put money aside for it? Let's go. So Mrs. Pac-Man is basically just Pac-Man with a bow. Controversial opinion. You call it like you see it, fight you, I'll fight you. Definitely pretty Kangy. My dream come true. I'm pretty Kangy. The way I chose to parse that sentence was just like, definitely, comma, pretty Kangy. Like, oh wow, you're such a pretty Kangy. Look at you. What a good pretty Kangy. That's how I parsed it. I am pretty Kangy, yay! Yay! You sent me video evidence of your hats? You got a that's my Bass Pro Shop. Men and you have so many. I did not realize you had such a collection of these very specific types of hats. That's so funny. You heard a nasty rumor that Keliff is not Australian? Well, I hate to break it to you, it's true. I know, I'm gonna lose all my followers, I'm gonna lose all my subscriptions, but it's true. I'm a kangaroo on the internet who's not Australian. Hashtag cancel Keliff now. No, it's that's my ass, bro, stop. Oh. In rare occasions, we allow this. Oh yeah, it's true. I did get written permission from Joey J. Rue themselves that I can do this. What am I doing wrong? Oh, okay. I mean, in the end, it's all Kira Neem's fault for making such a beautiful, wonderful kangaroo avatar. Can't believe them. Oh, so I'm very curious what you think, chat, because, you know, it's hard to know the vibe that I give off until like people start to like have opinions about me. I don't know how to talk about this vaguely, so I'm just gonna talk about it straight up. So I was hanging out inside VR chat and I was talking with some people, and the subject came up of, oh, you know, Scuffles went to FWA, but Keliff didn't go to FWA. I wonder why not. And I was like, oh, you know, I want to save some money. I want to save some PTO. I want to be able to go do other things this year, and I didn't think it was a high priority, which is all true. And my husband chimes in, who was also there in VR chat, And they were like, yeah, and Keliff's not a big part of like the party scene. That's most of what FWA is. And like 3 people in the room were like, what? What? Keliff is not a partier? What do you mean? There's such a social butterfly running around, having all the conversations, wanting to be the center of attention. What do you mean Keliff isn't a partier? I hate to break it to you and everybody else in that room. I'm not a big fan of parties. I'm not a big drinker. I've never done a single drug that wasn't from CVS. All I like to do is have conversations. Which, like, you know, some parties are like that and some vibes are like that. But I feel like the more that I get to know people, like in VR chat and in other places, people just assume that I'm a huge partier, which is not true. I've just been told that FWA is like huge party con. I don't know if that's true. That's just what my husband says. My husband, who, you know, knows me pretty good, is like, has told me on multiple different occasions, like, oh yeah, you wouldn't enjoy FWA. It's good that you don't go. I missed your redeem. I missed your redeem. Oh my God, I did. I'm a jerk. Wait, what do I put on me? Is it all the hats? Oh wait, no, the first message, Lamau. I actually don't know if I had this one saved yet. Whoops, I hit the wrong button, sorry. That was actually my left hand just nudging it. Tata. I looked at the hats and I somehow ignored that. Tata, fish, that's what I'm gonna call it. Hey chat, you can join me? Burp, you can join me for this. Do-do-do-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. All right, so I'm gonna freeze for just a sec. Actually, did I make sure to save that in the correct position? I don't think I did. Oh no, I put it in Telegram desktop. That's why I couldn't find it. Do-do-do-do-do. Hell yeah. All right, now I can add it. All right, let's go. I'm gonna have 2 swimmy boys on my head. I'm gonna have 2 swimmy lads right here. I want the tater to show dominance over the whipper. Here we go. I don't want, oh, there we go. I don't want any Z fighting among you 2. Perfect. Perfect. The little blue fuzzball. Yeah, they're so what is the name that you gave them? They're very cute. It's like a little tater that floats around, a little tatum. Keep that. You're gonna stick it on my face later. Got it. I've actually never gotten rid of any redeem. Do. How dare Kierneem? How dare they? Make such a beautiful, wonderful avatar that I have fallen in love with and made a bunch of friends because of? You're not a big partier either. I don't really see the appeal. I see the appeal of remembering everything and making wonderful memories that last. I've never really come across the party type. Yay, good. So to make sure the CVS are the go-to for all ceilings likes that are fully functional, yes, I've never seen one flicker ever. It's totally true. Tade Pool, that's right. Da-da-dun-da-da. Hey Chad, do you have anything fun up and coming for the rest of the week? Do you have any cool Friday plans tomorrow? Oh, so I have a silly work story for you. So my work approached me, I don't know, sometime like last week, and they were like, hey Keliff, do you mind working a little bit after hours on Friday? And I paused for a sec, and I remembered and I was thinking to myself, I sure did only take a nap yesterday and I didn't really do much work. I'm feeling guilty that I'm getting paid a lot of money and I'm not really doing anything. So in my panic, I said, yeah, sure. And it was originally going to be this Friday, and I had accepted my situation of my panic guilt yes answer. And they moved it. It was actually moved to next Thursday. So that's actually less ideal. I would have rather worked on a Friday night than take away a stream night, but that's where we're at. I am now roped into doing a work thing on this upcoming Thursday. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know yet if I'll just choose to stream on a Wednesday or if I'll just have one less stream that week, because I kind of still want to do some art. And with my work thing going on, I won't have time to do art. So I might just take that extra day to do art. Oh, hey, I'm blue now. Hi, Shinmin. Hi, Tufei. You're gonna go to a nude beach tomorrow? Let's go, Tufei. Is it your first time? You bought a circular saw today? You're gonna get everything you own in half? Even the hats? Even the hats? How are you gonna wear them? So you got a friend's birthday meal on Saturday and a baby shower on Sunday? Yay, question mark. I've actually never been to a baby shower. You have a snow store coming in, ordering pizza ahead of time? Let's go. What's on your pizza? That's actually my plan for my long birthday stream, because I'm gonna be streaming somewhere between like 8 to 12 hours, depending on like my energy levels. And my plan is to just get a pizza that day. First time? Are you going alone? Are you going with a nude friend? Oh, I'm Bondi now. Oh, speaking of work, but in a more positive story. So, there was a day, a couple days ago, where somebody broke something at work, and it meant I literally could not accomplish anything on my to-do list because the thing that I would need to have access to was broken. So I was like, cool, mandatory chill time, let's go. And so I kind of faffed about and I didn't really do much. And even after it was fixed, I kind of still was a layabout and I didn't do much. And I was just thinking like, I'll get to it tomorrow, no big deal. Nothing I have is high priority. I'm actually ahead on all my projects, so I was kind of relaxing. And there's at one point I hadn't checked my messages in like an hour, and like I don't get a lot of messages. I'm usually pretty light on those. I'm usually a heads down dev person. And so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go check my messages, and then I'm gonna go like meditate or something. So I went to go check my message, and there was nothing. And I stand up, and I hear the ding. I hear the G-chat ding sound, and I'm like, oh. And it was a person asking, hey, Keliff, are you there? Can you like chat for a sec? And I'm like, yes. I was an immediate response. So from their eyes, I had been working the whole time and I was immediately available to answer any questions on their mind. So I felt very powerful. You're gonna go with a couple friends? That's super exciting. Is it everybody's there first time too? Or is it gonna like, well, I was gonna say, are some people experienced, but like, I don't know, how do you get nude experience? I guess you just do it a lot. You went to a Korean spa once where everyone was nude in the hot tub. It felt super uncomfy the whole time. People were staring at you. Oh, weird. So you've never been to a baby shower either? Your sister wants you there? Huh. You don't know yet? You're gonna figure it out when you order? Let's go. I usually like, I'm like a meat lovers person when it comes to pizza. I love pineapple on pizza. I'm one of those hoes. Honestly, I like pretty much everything. I even like weird things. Like if somebody says, hey Keliff, this is a pizza that tastes like a Thai dish. I'll be like, sign me up, bro, let's eat it. If they said, oh, hey, this is like a cheeseburger pizza, I'm like, sign me up, bro, cut me a slice. Hi, Kodai, hi. Nude experience. First you have to start with the bare minimum. That's exciting. Do you think this will be their first time too? Do you think at a nude beach, if it's your first time, they give you a magical fig leaf or like a sensor bar that will cover your woohoo? I'd like to imagine this is the world we live in. All right, so these are not the final colors of the character, but just to sort of get the vibe. The color palette is going to be similar, even though like the hues are different. So I still should be able to figure out what I do enjoy about these shading colors. So I'm gonna do something really quick. We're gonna invert the lower layer. We're going to the highlights, and we're going to put on like, I don't know, kind of like a bright yellow. I'm gonna make sure this is everywhere. Okay. So that'll help pop against the shadows a little bit, and it's definitely true. And now I just kind of need to play with this shading color. We're gonna get rid of the second one, and we're just gonna try different stuff. We're gonna try like a pourable. It seems very light. I don't know if that would even come across well. It kind of does. It kind of works okay. Let's make it darker. Darker, more saturated. Maybe even like jump around in the hue for a little bit. Wow. Oh!
Well, that's why it's not doing anything.
Because of the wrong layer, you fool! All right, that's more of what I expected to happen. Ooh, okay, more like a purplish pinkish kind of undertone. I feel like it's gonna balance really well with this kind of like yellowish off-white thing we have going on. All right, let's do the same here. All right, I'm trying to find just something that's even slightly close. This is pretty close. This already feels better to me. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, nice, it feels good. So yeah, I know this isn't the final version, but I'll still add some highlights for future me. You're off, Night Rude. Night Trends, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for, you know, the nice compliments. Hi, Failed, hi. Oh, I've never seen this icon next to your name before. It means watching without video. Is that something that's just automatically put there by Twitch? Do you have to put that on yourself? I remember I was talking with Merle in Aeon's chat, and they were saying something about that, but this is my first time like seeing it in action. How am I doing today? I'm doing really good. I'm having lots of fun. Gert looks cold. Hi, hello. How you doing today? You need more nudist experiences. The most you've done is going streaking back in college. Was that super exciting? You can't trust people to order pizza for a group. The last time you had meat lovers, the person who ordered was the boss. They had no meat? Whoa, green peppers, olives, and mushrooms? The worst pizza you ever had? I would probably still eat it. It's a new thing, you can set it yourself. You find it handy because more often than not, you're listening to the streams while doing other stuff. That's super cool though, I like that. It gives the streamer more knowledge about who's like watching and stuff. That's very fun. Oh, did I ever double up on the lines? If I did, it didn't feel like I did much. All right, I'm gonna triple up on them. Yeah, I think that's pretty neat. Did they add any other options too? I know like the artist tag is a thing now, and you can set that for emotes. I haven't sat down to do that yet, but I definitely will. Do they have an icon for just straight chillin'? That feels like a pretty good icon to have. I feel like Twitch should get on that. Kangy Roo. Hi, Rachel. Hi. I only have the one, right? I think that's true. I think everything else that other people have done is on BTTV because Turby made my Keliff jam, but that's a BTTV emote. I'm pretty sure I did everything else. I'd have to look through to make double sure. I can never remember what's on actual Twitch.television and what's on Twitch.television partner website, Better Twitch TV. So it's a tradition that every Sunday night before spring finals, people go streaking down a road in the middle of a campus. Interesting, in waves. Okay. You arrived sort of early. Was the only one naked for like half an hour? So were you already interested in the idea of nude things before that? I love this song. I didn't play this game growing up, but this song still manages to give me like a nostalgic vibe. So there's another one for watching without audio. Interesting. Sounds really nice for people hard of hearing. That does sound really cool. I love when Twitch has good ideas. Huge fan. Love the good idea Twitch. God, protogens are so cute. What gives them the right to be so cute? OMG. Do you think the person who designed Protogens ever thought they'd get like as big as they are now? Now that is a YouTube documentary that I would hands down watch. Like sort of anybody who's created like these furry species that have gotten very popular. I would definitely watch like how did it happen / what does the creator feel / are they a dickbag? The combination of like mechanical parts and fur is so fun. Love, love, love that. I'm also a huge synth fan. Synths are so good. This is a deep cut for all the Keliff fans out there, but I think it was last October. It was a long time ago. I actually drew a Sergal synth on my Twitch.tv stream. I think that was one of the first art streams that I like came back with. It might have even been like a one-off art stream, if I remember right. It was a long time ago, no matter what. It is strange to think that like as I stream longer, I'm gonna have more and more of these like secret memories with only some members of chat. I was mentioning earlier how I was kind of like going through a bunch of like old stream content and like clips and stuff. It's cool to see how much has changed on my stream, but also how much has stayed the same. Like so much of me going through old clips is just like, wow, I'm still the same level of like hyperactive goof that I was like 4 months ago, which I think is great to see. I think it's great to see that I'm essentially the same exact person still. All right, I think I might pause on this because it'll require more direct communication with the client of just like, hey, you know, here are the notes that you had from the stuff you'd like me to do for the colors, which I have not done yet. And then does this feel nice? But for right now, I think this is a great spot to leave it. I'm gonna close this one. Burp. Yeah, I'm gonna work on this next. As I catch up on chat. Terranigma's soundtrack is so nice. It sure is. You remember liking the Overworld theme a lot? I should listen to some of the other songs. It's been so long since I made this playlist that I still listen to, but this is my favorite, no question. I love The Way Home. Tamagotchi, but real. So the crowd did enjoy it. A friend held your clothes and took pics and videos. That sounds so fun, Tooththay. Expanded beyond the creator's control. They sure have. Given that they were a closed species and stuff originally, that's true, I forgot. Yeah, Vader-san synths are so cool. Vader-san synths are so rad. I adore them. You have a cyborg synth OCI you want to do? Let's go. Seeing old layouts is weirdly fun. Yeah. The why did I think this looked good? Yeah, for sure, no question. Or the why did I stop doing that? Oh, it's, for me, in terms of like the VTuber, I was looking at like these old clips and I'm like, I look so stiff. I did not wiggle nearly as much. I was like more pivoting. It was more like this. It was more like this. Which, that was a combination of both me not moving as much and B, my settings. My settings are really good now and I can just move around. I'm gonna sip some water. I feel like I need that. Then I get my references up, I'll show you the references, and I'll talk about what I want to do with this piece. Wonderful. I love water. All right, so let's get my references all squared away.
Shiny Disco Ball, come on down!
You're right here. So, here's their cool character, filled with 2 heads and everything like that. You can tell I took like a lot of different like head references. Sorry, I'm blocking stuff. You can tell I took like a lot of different head references. I just Googled like furry 3D models on Gumroad, and I was thinking about angles. Thing about like face angles can sometimes be difficult for me, so I look up a lot of references sometimes. This is actually my friend Keitel, who I just happened to find as I was going through Gumroad. I'm like, I know them. I literally hang out with them like every week. This was originally my first pass, and I sent it to the client, and they said like, oh, you know, it's okay. And in my mind, I'm like, I want more than okay. I don't think they said that, but in my mind, I'm like, I think it's only okay. I want to do this. I want to do this. And I'm much happier with this piece. We got the heads interacting. I'm gonna have little Winky on one side. I feel like I captured the personalities a lot better too. Oh, I didn't even talk about like what I'm gonna do. So what I'm gonna do is, so we have this kick-ass cool outfit on this character right here. And I'm gonna draw it, I'm gonna put it on him. Let's see, what's my 100%? My 100%'s right here. I feel like I'll need to make this slightly bigger, is this correct? I'll need to grab this too. Maybe a little more? Yes, yes. All right, that should be pretty good. So, heads.
The wiggle levels are too damn low. We gotta pick up the wiggles. We gotta do it.
And you know what? Here I am. I've done it. The wiggle levels have, in fact, increased. All right, let's see. So I'm gonna get this color going. Gonna hide this. And I'm actually gonna be good. I'm gonna name some of these folders. So this is gonna be original sketch. Oh, my keyboard's doing that thing. Let me fix something. Is it doing the thing? I think I fixed it. Original sketch. And close. All right, cool. Oh, we got that tail, we got the wiggle. Ah, sorry. Okay, so we need a black pen. We need, I would like this, but, oh, actually no, I want this brush. And it should be pretty good. I think I'll do the hands, the more that I think about it, I think we should do the hands first. And then we work backwards from the hands and then go to the neck and do like the cool, like, puffed up piece right there. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Let's do hands first. I do these based more off of, like, my hands, and this character has more like the, what do you call them? Like the bulbous paw digits, whatever you call that. Or it's more like stubby circle and claw, which is a very good vibe. A very good vibe. It's just not this vibe. So let's see, how do I want to approach this? So, also I love this song. I feel like that's pretty okay. The law firm of stubby circle and claw. That sounds like a very cute, like, background joke that would be in like a cool furry comic. If Scuff was here, he would give that 10 out of 10 claws. It's always crazy to me to remember that, like, oh yeah, so my husband's in like a furry group chat for lawyers, just full of furry lawyers and law students. There's many of them. But I guess that's true for like every possible job scenario. There's going to be furries in that job field no matter what. Actually, I don't think I need to flesh out the arms. I think I should just flesh out the hands. Looks at a badger. Yeah, the tax badger. All right, so I'm pretty happy with that. Should I thumb? You know 2 furries in your job alone? Whoa, I didn't know that. Are they cool or are they weird furries? Well, I mean, that could be good weird or bad weird. Bad weird furries. Badger where? We're talking about the tax badger. Furries in IT is something you hear quite a lot about. Then where are the furries at my job? Oh, so funny story about my job, actually. So I work on something called the RDA team. And what that stands for is Reporting, Dashboard, and Analytics. So essentially, I make pretty graphs. That's really what that boils down to. But the reason I told you this, and the reason it's important to my silly story, is I was watching a YouTube video, and I'm gonna say a phrase right now. This is not about the cool television show. This is about the movie series that made a lot of money, and a lot of people love and sort of also ignore. So in Avatar, I was watching a YouTube series about like the all these like tie-in games for the Avatar movie, and apparently, and I did not remember this because it had been so long since I had watched Avatar. Apparently, the villains in Avatar are called the RDA. So I just work for an evil villain corporation that is trying to take out all of these like these blue aliens. That's what I work for, is the evil RDA corporation. I don't remember what it stands for in the movie, but I just thought that was funny. Oh, and another thing that happened relating to the letters RDA is, so we were just talking in my morning stand-up meeting once. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Wait, are there 5 fingers? No, I think there's only 4, actually. Yeah, there's only 4. Whoops! Get the last one out of here. But yeah, we were talking in my morning stand-up meeting, and we were just like sort of passing time or waiting for something to happen. And I was like, RDA team, more like really dang awesome team. And I don't know, I thought I was funny. I'm very good at very boring corporate humor. You remember hearing from a friend that works at Microsoft? They have a company mailing list for all the furs there. Let's go. Let's go. That's fun. Also, hi, Ninonoku. I'm adorable. Hey, thanks. Hey, thanks. Oh, so sorry that I have so many job stories. I'm sure they're boring for some people, but whatever. So at my job, I always thank GoBeats every day. Every day. That's actually how I get so much done. I organize my morning list and I'm like, thank you, GoBeats, for following. It just fills me a lot of courage and a lot of energy. But yeah, I was organizing like a bunch of stuff the other day, and I actually forgot what I was talking about. I was so distracted being silly and drawing, I forgot the main thread. I'll figure it out at some point. Oh, I remember. So, I started at my job as an intern. And as an intern, I worked with like a couple of people who like organize all that stuff. And I actually did 2 different rotations. I did 2 summers in a row as an intern before I got fully hired at my job. And I was approached by the main intern coordinator, and they were like, hey, do you wanna like, you know, be an inspiring person and help lead and give advice to past and current interns? I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. Like, you can put me on that list, that's fine. So I'm gonna join a meeting next week of like 30 new interns and just myself and a couple other people. And they're gonna be like, oh my God, Keliff, how'd you get this job? You know, tell me about your journey. So, cause that's what interns sound like. So that'll be strange, that'll be weird, but it should be a good time. Oh my God, Ninonoku, have you been going bonkers with all the Fizzbone updates? A lot of my creative VR chat friends are like losing their minds. You're trying to relax after a week of stress? Oh, you're on holiday for 2 weeks after tomorrow for Confuzzled. Let's go. That'll be a great way to relax. Hell yeah. All right, so I'm happy with these paws. Let's go. Phantom paws coming to a commission near you. Not this one, but some commission. Intern voice. Somebody last stream very kindly just asked me to like do the same voice that I just did, and I'm like, I'm sorry. I literally can't remember any voice I do 10 seconds after it happens. I'm sorry. They were like, hey, can you do that announcer voice again? And trying to pass time, I was like, what do you want me to say? But inside my head, I'm like, I literally don't know what voice I just did. And they were like, oh, you can say anything. And I'm like, I don't know. Fuck. All right, we gotta make sure to get the beans. You get like these cute little fur patterns. This one artist did a really good job on the little fur pattern stuff right here. Really like how they stylized it, and I am stealing the same idea. Oh, I got to hit my local friend with one of my favorite new ways to recommend games. So I was talking about Bug Snacks because Bug Snacks is cool and adorable and awesome. And I was just like, yeah, you know, Bug Snacks actually has some of the best queer representation that I've seen in a video game. And they gave me like that dumb stare. They gave me like the, what? What? And I'm like, yeah, you have to play to find out, but it's very true. Let's see, how do I approach this? How do I do like the like that arm taped up aesthetic? Well, let's get some edges going, and let's think about, you know, get some fur in there. Actually, younger me thought this was the coolest aesthetic ever. So what I'm talking about is like this, like it's like, oh, you know they're badass because they have like a taped up arm or whatever, or it's like cool armor. Like Past Me thought that was literally the coolest aesthetic ever. And you know what? Past Me was not wrong. Hi, Shulva, hi. I hope you've been resting. I hope you're starting to feel a little bit better, friend. But if not, I'm still sending those positive vibes. And even if you are feeling better, too bad. Positive vibes, positive vibes. You mean some? That's exciting. I actually didn't ban them, I timed them out. So I didn't give them what they wanted. Taped up wrists are pretty cool to you, damn it. You're correct, we're both right. Thank you for the positive vibes, you need them badly? Well, I'm always here from my friend Shulva. Let's see, it's gonna be a different angle. Okay, I think I know how to approach this. So I'm gonna go something like this. And then there's gonna be like a small cutover spot. And then we're gonna do like this. And then small cutover spot. Something like that. Aw, yeah. Got your fursuit all cleaned up? Hell yeah. Got that green machine working overtime. Let's see. All right, are the size of these separate elements feeling good to me? I think so. I think so. How do I want to approach the giant, what do you call this, a coif? What do you call this? Like it's not a scarf because there's not a part that's going down the back. It might be a scarf actually, I don't know. What do you call this? This cool neck vibe? I'm gonna try and draw the cool neck vibe next. I don't know what artist did these pieces. Oh wait, here we go. Well, the resolution is hard to tell, I don't know. Which, to be fair, I don't put any signature elements on mine either, but I really like how that artist stylized this character. You'd say scarf? It does have scarf vibes, right? Let's see. It's my bat noise. That's an awesome name. So let's see, I'm going to zoom out. Actually, no, I'm just gonna increase the brush size and I'm gonna do like a rough idea before I do a detailed idea. So essentially, it's kind of like a circle all around the character. So all it's gonna be split up into like a sharper part right here. I don't wanna cover up the base of the neck because I wanna see these lines right here. That's important to me. So I'm gonna change this quick thought. And I want this to be the center point. All right, I feel like that is better. And then, so this spot right here. All right, so this is gonna be the general idea. Do I need to raise that? Do I need to lower that? I think I need to raise it just a hair. Okay, I feel like that's gonna help. Oh, you're probably right. It's probably just the collar of the cool cloak. Let's see. So it's gonna like go in. Hey, a tea reminder. Hi, Liv, hi. Oh my gosh, hi. How does it feel to be back to the streamin'? I hope it feels super good. Hope you had a great time with that. My tea bag definitely opened because I, there might have been a small hole in it because I definitely got some leaves of my maw right there with the tea sip, which is not your fault. I just happened to notice. Your cough's virtually gone. Let's go, Keliff hype. Keliff hype. Let's see, so turning this into 3D elements. There's gonna be like a sharp cut in here. It's gonna go like this, and like a sharp cut in. It's gonna go like this. And then it's gonna go, hey, oh, what does it say right here? I'm gonna zoom in really far. Wow, can you read these pixels? It says, oh my God, Kiar, thanks for following. Thank you so much. I hope you're having a wonderful night. Thank you so much for hopping on in and choosing to spend some of your day with us. That's really cool of you. Imagine if I could read pixels like Braille. This is technically going farther down. Okay. I'm gonna change the stylization here. I'm gonna choose to change the stylization here. So I don't want this to be the start point. I want it to pull in just a little bit. The pixels, Mason. What do they mean? First time here and you're enjoying it. Thanks. Hey, thanks. I'm always just such a big weirdo when anybody follows. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm like, oh, somebody followed. I have to weird them out right now. It's fun for me. Oh, ha. Yes. Okay, might cover just a little bit here. Okay. I think you should push it around the corner a little bit. You have to do a snooze. See you all later. Have a wonderful snooze, Dio. Hope you have great dragon dreams. Oh, there was this cute moment where I was chilling in Setsuna stream earlier today, and like I hadn't said anything in a while, probably like 15, 20 minutes. I was just like working on stuff and I had the audio going, and I wasn't paying too much attention to the conversation. And then they said my name and I'm like, what? And then I re-parsed the sentence, I played it in my head, and they're like, oh, Keliff would love this. And I'm like, hmm? And I just pull out my phone. They were showing a dragon on screen. So I'm like, yes, this is my brand. Appreciating dragons. All right, so I'm very happy with how this is going. There is gonna be like a little bit of a 3D-ness to the edge of this. It's gonna like cut in like here. Yeah, there we are. And then maybe a little pull over here. Maybe a little pull over there. Dragon dreams, see ya. All right, so I'm happy with that. I do not want a vector layer, thank you very much. I think I want to go back to a lower brush. Oh, whoa, a French toast, let's go. Okay, so there's gonna be a cool shape that's like right here. There's gonna be a cool shape that's right here. Rawr! Oh, never mind, the cool shape is actually dragon shape. All right, so we haven't shown off, oh no, we did, we showed off one earlier. Showed off one good dragon earlier. Let's find another. I'm finding a good one for you, chat. I'm looking through. Let's see. I have so many amazing ones. Oh, this one is so cute though. This one's so cute though. Hey, look at this. Look at this. It's a little flying male dragon. And they got their little bootsies with the wingsies on them. Look at this rumpus. Look at this tail. Look at the little bag satchel we got. We got so many cute ass elements going on. I love all the soft vibes happening right here. The hair is soft, the nose is soft, the scarf is soft, this butt is soft. It's all soft. All soft all the time. Thank you, Sethiover, for being so very soft. Very cute. I love the stylization and like the chunkiness, and I mean this in the best possible way, the chunkiness of the vibes. Very cute. I don't know if I've shown this piece, but you've definitely shown this dragon. I was actually getting that vibe when I saved this. I'm like, you know what? I think I've shown like a male dragon before, like M-A-I-L. But you know what? I probably have. And I'd show him again. I sure would. Dim haunches, very much dim haunches. Oh my God, the Foxy, hi, how you been? Oh, I was talking about AC earlier, and I was trying to remember who else was going, and you're one of the people who's going, right? You recognize the shoes? Oh, like the little cool wing shoes? I think you're right. I must have shown off like thousands of dragons. Maybe not that, maybe thousands singular. Can we say that? I don't know. Hundreds at least, definitely hundreds. I don't know if I've hit 1,000. Oh yeah, I was gonna draw like a cool shape. I'm gonna go back to a larger brush. Let's see, so I just wanna get the vibes, and then I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna go like shum shum, get like a cool W, fa-fa, and then ka-choom. So that's gonna be the basic shape of this cool thing happening. And we're gonna have like a little chain going over here. So now that I know the basic shape of that, let's actually fill it out here on a lower size brush. The body is round. We can make it thousands, we will. That's my promise. That's my promise, chat, is I'm gonna continue to save dragons, and I'm gonna continue to show them off. I promise to never get rid of the show me a good dragon redeem. God, imagine if I did. Imagine if I just started stream and I'm like, sorry guys, no more good dragons ever. That'd be the worst day. Worst Keliff stream ever. That's like an April Fool's Day dream. Can't be real. Exactly, Shulva cry. Shulva cry. All right, so it's gonna be like the center part of this too. Aw, yeah. Aw, yeah, it's a cool shape. Read my mind. Yeah, April Fools. I'm so bad at lying and being mean. I feel like I wouldn't last even half a second trying to do any April Fool's pranks. Like keeping secrets that are fun. Like when I added new things to the toaster redeem and I didn't tell anyone, like that was great. I was really happy just like doing that, but actually like lying and saying an untruth, I feel like I'm incredibly bad at. I think that's one of the reasons I never got into playing Amogus, is just the idea of this is stressful for me. Now we only have bad dragons. Oh, so if I ever did a bad dragon on stream, this is exactly how I would do it. Are you ready, chat? All right, I'm showing off this horny dragon. Damn it, it didn't work. I tried to do a bit and it didn't work, dang it. Oh well. Oh, I know why it didn't work, okay. That's okay, the bit would require too much effort. Kangy draws the chonkiest of beans. I am actually very proud of how I do paw beans, yeah. You love deceit, never trust you? OMG, never play Amogus with Lift, that's what I'm hearing. I can take a sip of tea now. Oh, so Fingers, didn't you do gift art for Andy? And it was like a surprise VTuber? It looked very cute. Let's see, those are too small, I think. Oh, Arcade, I have a story that I think you'd appreciate. So my husband, if you think I'm social and if you think I have a lot of friends, my husband knows literally everybody in the universe, I swear. And one time we were going to go meet friends in Boston. In fact, we were staying with them at their house. And we were there, we were hanging out. And my husband's like, oh, hey, one of my local Boston friends wants to like come over and chill. Is like that okay? And they said, yeah. An important element of the story is inside this house we were staying at had a pinball machine on the first floor. And my husband's local friend comes in and it's just like, oh, nice machine. Do you mind if I play a little bit? And in like 2 or 3 rounds, they had beaten the high score of the people who had lived there for years. And I feel like that's such a superpower where it's just like, oh, hey, nice machine. You've owned it how long? I'm here forever now. You can't get rid of me. You must keep training to get rid of my score. Ba ba ba, dramatic adagio. Hi, hello. I hope you're feeling wonderful today. We're drawing this super cool furry. I hope you agree they're a super cool furry. New training arc? That's a power move? I sure think so. Oh, you did a quick one for Rust too? Been trying to practice for if we ever stream. If you did stream fingers, like what vibes do you think you would go with? Like I'm the sad indie game streamer. That's kind of the vibe that I've put myself to, which I do not regret whatsoever. And you know, art, I like doing art too. Hello from your friendly gender fluid asexual lesbian they them. You have to update your pronouns. I think I have a pronoun command, right? For like the easy way to do it. That was all caps. I don't want to shout pronouns. Yay. That's how A, I can see it, and B, how the on-screen chatbot also shows the pronouns too. Let's see, so I can delete that. That was just kind of a guiding layer. I don't want to combine those, no. All right, let's go to a bigger brush again, and let's try and just block out this sort of general clothing. And I'll show again, because it's been a little bit. These are the cool clothes that I'm trying to mimic. I feel like we got the arms pretty good. This part of the arm is kind of cut off just based on the perspective that I did, which is fine. But we're still gonna get the cool belt. We might get a little bit of this cross belt. I actually don't know. You're a gremlin? Phoebe would probably be like a chiller vibe. You know, that is fair. I didn't think about it from that front. Oh no, we're definitely gonna get some cross belts. Oh, how did I do that? I was like tangled up in my cords. Let's see. Oh, I think it's super neat. What's the story of the character again, Shiny Disco Paul? Are you the friend who they got it as like an adopt and you're like, I can't say no to this? That's what my brain's telling me, but I don't remember if that's true. It'd be art mostly, that's fair. I feel like art streams on Twitch do very well. I know this might seem like I'm trying to talk about myself, but I feel like just in terms of other people's streams that I see, I feel like people love stopping by for the chill art times. A lot of people also enjoy the, you have song request? I'm going to play the most wild shit and try and make you skip it. Which that's not my vibe. I like to be in the more kind of like chill section as opposed to curse section of Twitch, not television. Oh, so you and Pixel Butts designed it. You had the idea for a while and you finally got around to making it? Well, y'all both did a great job. It's your show, talk about yourself. You know what, that's fair. You have to update your pronouns daily. You know what, that's fair too. You did mention gender fluid. So you have yet to turn on SR anytime you have music playing. Not the Puffy challenge. I was thinking of Puffy, it's true. I was thinking of Puffy. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Thanks for the pets. Oh, I'm very happy that I chose to do the torso like this. I feel like that's gonna show off the clothes in a really cool way. Okay, so we have to do the belt still. I've not done the belt. Let's see. Whoa! A new record, 1172. Whoa, hi, hello, lunch your show. How's it going? Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me show you what we've been working on here. Let me get my face out of the giant way. Do. Here we go. Oh, let's see. Oh, I saw the shout out go, but I haven't seen the message saying, oh, you're playing Sonic Mania. That's exciting. Well, how is that going? Welcome on in, everybody. Let me show you what I normally look like. Chat actually has, oh, Shulva was getting it. Hey, thanks, Shulva. So yeah, chat has the ability to, you know, make me look a little bit different using the power of their channel points. I think it's pretty fun. Welcome on in, Lunch's Show, One Under UK, Vada Pega, Narrator, hi, hello. You're doing a chat versus Sonic Mania? How does that work? Where does the chat element come in? I don't know much about this. One Under K, hi, hello, thanks you for following. We are working on this buddy I have right here. I'll show you some other art that I've been working on too. So here's some emotes that I've been doing. I can show you the finished versions. Here we go. I finished this dead emote sometime last week. I finished this Pog emote. That was like some anatomy sketches. I'm gonna do a crying cat. I'm gonna do a crying cat emoji. That should be pretty fun. It'll be a good Twitch emote. We were also working on this earlier. I had like a protogen I was drawing. Yeah, so low res, but you can tell what we were doing. It went insane. It was Sonic Mania versus chat. It was a mod to put in commands to do silly effects. Oh, like that. That's so fun. The crying cat is so good. When I got this request, I did not think I would have the artistic power to make this vibe happen. Because if you look at this, the proportions are not correct because it's been photoshoppy woppied. But you know what? I think I possumed them pretty okay. I think I made it feel like this character here just a little bit, which was really cool. We're working on this right now. I'm drawing this cool character, Shiny Disco Paul in chat. Oh, thanks for the host as well, Teen Shad 42. Yeah, it's going really good. I'm trying this cool outfit right now on them. They can slap you around, take or give rings, spawn Eggman monitors. Whoa. Yeah, well, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you, everybody, for being cool and chill. Welcome on in to the chill art times. I say chill for my voice and what we're talking about, but I usually listen to high energy music. Yeah, I've never seen that for Sonic Mania. That's super cool. They put in commands, send the player fine, send a demon? Send a demon? Whoa. Pause. Let's see, so what are the pieces that I have for this outfit? I have to do a cool belt, like right here. Oh yeah, no, I was in the middle of drawing, like there's a piece of fabric, like ka-chum, sort of like this. And that's where that is. And then right here, you go down. Oh, and we're gonna get a little bit of this right here. Oh, I love this song from Eastward so much. The scene where this appears in the game, like, destroyed me. Absolutely. Oh, speaking of sad indie games, I was just chilling in Puffy's stream earlier, and they said something that I thought was funny. They were like, hey, Keliff, you know, like, after you play your games, like, how do you rate them? Do they only get a 10 out of 10 if it makes you cry afterwards? Which, you know what? Yes, it's true. This style is too good. Hey, thanks. I think it's fun doing art on twitch.television. These are all the elements that I've been adding. I did this sketch off stream to get approval from my client. And I'm just trying to cool it up. So the demon is, depending on the settings, either an instant kill or just completely removes all rings that is a demon. Oh, there was a spicy challenge. You lit ice cream on fire? Whoa. That's bonkers. Oh, and then kills the player. That's so rude. I have watched, well, because, you know, I'm a Whiskey Dingo fan, I have watched a lot of Chaos Mario. Oh, because I think it's interesting, I'm gonna tell this story again. My friend Radicoon was doing a charity event the other day, and they were doing a Mega Man challenge run, and it was a randomizer. And you might be asking yourself, oh, how does a randomizer in Mega Man work? Well, there might be different ways to go about it, but how it worked in this particular case is it was a damage shuffler, which might still not make sense. But what this meant is he was actually playing not one, not 2, not 5, but 10 different Mega Man games all at once. And any time he took damage, it didn't matter if it was because of spikes, because of a random off-screen bullet, because of a boss, they fell in a pit, literally any damage, the game would shuffle. It would shuffle over to another Mega Man game. But before it shuffled, it would put a little save state there. So you would technically have context for like, oh yeah, last I was playing Mega Man, 7, we were here, and this was happening, but it's gonna be jumping all the time. Are you really gonna remember? I'm not. Oh yeah, Rad's crazy, but I adore them. Rad-ikun, yeah. I love their clap emotes so much. So cute. All right, let's get like this buckle thing going on. All right, get rid of this. We don't need any more. Zoop, pull this forward. I'm gonna put a little mask there. Erase anything that's under that belt. Did I make it too big? Yeah, I did a little bit. I'm gonna squimsh it. Species, I feel like Shiny Disco Ball can answer that better than me, but they're like a two-headed canine-esque sort of creature. I think they're cool though. I think they're fun. Yeah, I'm gonna squimsh this. Zoop. It looks bad if I squimsh. Heck. Two-headed marble fox. Oh, let's go. Control Shift T and not Control T. I'll have a little bit more direct control. Is it still gonna look bad? Probably. All right, so I don't really care if the proportions are slightly off. I care more about just general placement. Future me can fix up any wibbly wobbly wonky things. Yeah, in terms of the size of elements, this is definitely better. Something else that I want to do too. Oh, good. Yes, yes. I also want to change the spot of this line. I don't really like this line. I'm gonna get rid of it. I want to be more like halfway down the body. There we go. Yeah. Are these all the clothing pieces that are going to appear here? Taking a detailed look at the character? The answer is no. I missed something. I missed an ornamental design piece. Can I get that ice cream? Yes, please. Hi, Golden. Hi. Welcome on in. How's your day been? Chad, if you could snap your fingers and summon ice cream directly in front of you, what flavor would it be? I think mine would be mint chocolate chip. I really enjoy mint chocolate chip. It's like a comfort flavor for me. Or anything with caramel or peanut butter. That's also very good. All right, I believe now I have gotten every single visual element that's going to appear based on this crop that I have. I think that's fair to say. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is I'm going to add a mask to the original sketch, and we're going to get rid of anything that is no longer necessary. So essentially anything that we just redrew, it's gonna be most of the lower half of the drawing. Yeah, so let's get rid of this. All right, so now this is the combination of the two different elements that we just did. What is this line supposed to be? Is that hair? Yes, because that is this character's hair poking out from right there. Okay. Oh, there's a couple things I could clean up. We can clean up this element so it's not hiding behind that. Much better. Okay, is there any other overlapping elements that I didn't think about? It looks like I was pretty good. Oh no, I lied. This right here is now being overlapped by the thing on top of it. There we go. Big hell yeah. It has been gotten. You're already eating ice cream? Oh my god, white chocolate raspberry truffle? Oh, that sounds so good, Sky. Oh, rainbow sherbet. Oh, cookie dough. Cookie dough. Coffee ice cream, my beloved. Coffee, I think, is best in sweets. Even though I literally drink coffee every day, I do very much think that coffee is best in sweets. For anybody who knows what an affogato is, freaking love affogatos. All right, so the question for myself is, do I want to work more on this piece right now, or do I want to work more on crying cat Twitch emote? We actually have a lot of time. I think I want to line this. I think I'm more in the mood to line this. Affogatos are like crack to you? Good. So for people who don't know, what an affogato is, it's a very simple idea. You take usually like a standard wide like coffee cup, you might get a latte in. You put a scoop of high quality ice cream in there. I usually get vanilla. And then you pour an espresso shot just directly over the top of it. And as somebody who's a wimp when it comes to like black coffee and also espresso, it's perfect. It's super good. Let me see. So I'm gonna use my Kangy art folder. We're just gonna call this sketch. My ultimate Kangy folder maker. Thank you again, Rumble Drake. We're gonna call this Shiny Disco Paul. And let's drag this folder right here, delete this, drag it up here. I know it looks bad, sorry. There we go, I fixed it. So this is 100%, and I feel like this is definitely too small. You thought of doing that the other day? You didn't know they had a name for it? Yeah, it's super good. I don't know many restaurants around here in Kansas City that do it. I can literally only think of one. I can think of one that does it. I'm sure there's more. All right, this is a very finicky process, chat. I'm basically just gonna keep making it bigger or smaller until I feel like the line width is gonna read well. And I don't think it's there yet. I want to keep this this little white square I have behind it, because that'll just tell me how I should crop it later, which is nice, and I don't have to think about it. Just slightly more, just a little bit, just a hint more. We're almost there. All right, here we go. Ooh, try it on Saturday. Let's go. A fair substitute for espresso. Use coffee brewed from a mocha pot? I actually don't know what a mocha pot is. What is that? All right, this is more of what I want. This sort of general size, I'm happy. I'm gonna hydrate now. You don't even like coffee? Oh my god, tiramisu. I love tiramisu. Yeah, coffee ice cream is so incredible. All right, there's this lid that I have on my water bottle that I normally want all the time, and it sort of like limits how much comes out. No, I want big gulp. Ah, much better. Big gulp achieved. Okay. Oh yeah, I remember now, Luncha, that the last time you stopped by, I was streaming Time Spinner and you were talking about, well, I guess we as a chat, we're all talking about like different Metroidvanias. I don't know if you had any particular recommendations of that genre, but I've been having a lot of fun going through Time Spinner. I was actually daydreaming today. I'm like, hey, what if I didn't draw at all and all I did was play Time Spinner? Which, to be fair, for me, selfishly sounded very appealing. But, you know, I'm having a great time here, too. Hollow Knight? Yes, Hollow Knight is very good. I played that off stream a couple years ago. I really liked it. One day Silk Song will exist, and gamers everywhere will pass out in excitement. That's gonna be a very difficult time to exist on Twitch.television because I so very rarely ever play like new video games. And you best believe whenever Silksong does come out, literally everybody will be playing it. And I'll be like, oh, there's like 2 people on Twitch I can watch right now. Oh, I'm excited for Liff. I know Liff will literally explode when Silksong comes out. Oh, yeah. Axiom Verge, I've seen a friend play a little bit of. I saw them play both the first and the second one. Like, not a ton. Like, I was just there while they were exploring the map. But that one does look interesting. Yeah. Oh, you gotta have the little in the smile. Let's see, what did we talk about last time? We talked about, somebody in chat mentioned, they were like Walter or something, they talked about Astalon Tears of Earth, and I'm glad they mentioned it because there was a game that I watched at GDQ. Like I woke up at 2 or 3 a.m. once and I couldn't sleep, and it was the week of GDQ, so it was the perfect week to not sleep. And I turned it on and I very tiredly watched this game and I'm like, that's a cool game. I'm sure I'll remember the name. I did not remember the name. And it was actually Astalon Tears of Earth. So I'm glad that person happened to mention that game because that was stuck in my subconscious, that exact like pixel art. I'm just like, what is this game? And I couldn't remember. Oh yeah, and the one I was talking about was, let's see, it must have been Record of Lotus Word, Deedlit, and Wonder Labyrinth. That game is great. Oh, Iconoclast? I have heard of Iconoclast. I've not actually seen much of it. I've only heard it mentioned in passing. Great humor. That's always a good selling point for a game, because usually a lot of games don't have very good humor. I feel blessed with indie games that they're usually pretty funny. They're definitely pretty funny. Speaking of funny, I have to play Bugsnax DLC at some point. It happened with both Toem and Bugsnax, where I played them, and then within the week after that I played them, they already both had DLCs, and I'm like, fuck! It's like, I just played you! I literally just played you. It was funny because people were like, oh, you know, hey, Keliff, you should play like Half-Life 2 or this other game that I really wish had a sequel. Because I was just like, I was just hit for stuff coming out for games I was playing. Oh, it's gonna feel really good when we're done. I'm glad I made it this exact size. I have no regrets. Oh, right, here's a crazy one. Got a bit of Dark Souls in it. Lose currency and death, have a chance to recover at a checkpoint. Dandara, I actually don't know that one. This is the first one that I've actually never heard of. Dandara. Oh, it has a really interesting visual style. I'll leave that tab open for future me. Especially if it's the kind of DLC that adds stuff into the base game. I know that frickin' Bugsnax did add something to like the base game. Oh, I forgot that y'all could see that one. Whoops. Oh, actually, I forgot I had these other tabs open. How loud is this one? It should be fine. I just want to listen to Donut County soundtrack because that's what I've been doing with my real life. So it's kind of like that for you, but half remembering vague childhood TV specials and movies. We only recall like several images and scenes from it. Yeah, that's all. That's like the sort of thing you can't solve. I watched some like music videos on Fuse, which I don't think anyone in chat will know what that is. It was like a music video channel that I had. I don't know if it was local or what it was, but I watched a bunch of stuff on Fuse. And there are music videos to this day where I'm like, I've never seen a single frame of this any other time. It feels like it was lost media. This is not the same layer, right? Cool. Oh, you remember Fuse? They also played Portlandia. I had forgotten that they did. So the movement system is unique in Dandara. You leap from surface to surface. Oh, interesting. There's a ton of movement mind benders. Oh, what was that one game? I could look it up on my Steam. I don't know if anyone in chat would know it. It had it was like a ninja game, and you had an 8-bit and a 16-bit art style that you would transition in between. I remember that game having a lot of fun movement. I remember streaming the start of that, but also I never finished it. It's actually incredibly rare that I ever start a game on stream and don't finish it. You'll Google stuff like cartoon movie 90s cat with yellow shoes eating cereal. The Messenger, that was it, yeah. Oh my God, yeah, G4, that's a throwback. I used to watch G4 all the time. I thought it was so cool and hip. I need to draw a nose for this friend here. I have not done that. I need to make the fluff happen here. How do I want to do this nose? I think I want to do it like this. And I want to sharpen this nose, actually. Take it to the grindstone. Shaving off this nose. All right, I don't think I want to do like the little nostril lines. I don't think that's correct for this character. X-Play. Oh my God, X-Play. I forgot about X-Play. God. That's very much a throwback. Meowdy. Hi, Arlo. Hi. So the first time you heard about Persona, I was on like X-Play like 4 a.m. or something. Wow. I'm glad more people than me have memory of Fuse and X-Play and all that stuff. I have literally never talked about that with anyone before, so it felt like a fever dream. That was back in the days where I was like a very sweaty Halo 3 player on the internet. That was like my whole life. Like I would come home from school, and I would just play Halo 3 literally all night. I was one of those teenagers. I think I want to do like one of these. I was one of those sweaty Halo players that knew all about the BXR and religiously practiced it because it gave me an advantage of my opponents. Oh no, that's a tangent. We don't want to do that. I'm kind of glad that I grew out of playing FPSs. Like competitive stuff, I mean. I really enjoy the more softer things that I play nowadays. Don't worry, even though I was a very sweaty Halo 3 player and I cared a lot about my rank status, I actually never made a clip video to an AMV music. Getting into the deep lore of nerd culture, that's true. So your room was getting painted. You had to sleep in the guest room, so it's easier to remember. That's fair, yeah, because of the change of place. You just digitized a VHS tape. Oh, they had Tech TV's New Year's Helpathon. That's adorable. You mention BXR all the time. No one knows what you're talking about. Oh, don't worry. I'm here for you, Shulva. I'm also old. You can't deal with a lot of PvP games personally. You love co-op or PvE. So I haven't, let me think about my video game timeline. So I actually really got into MMOs. That was like the next big thing I got into after I was a sweaty FPS player. And that was like all about co-op. It was all about PvE. I mean, I guess there is PvP content in those sorts of games, but I always avoided it. The only PvP thing that I tried to get into, and I wasn't able to stick the landing just because of timing and other obsessions, was fighting games. Because that felt, even though it's literally pure like competition and like trying to be the best among like all your friends and stuff. It felt like such a social competition. It didn't feel like, you know, me playing Halo and just being a sweaty competitor. It was more like, oh bro, that combo was sick, or like, huh, is that a high or a low? Or like, it was more like conversational. I do daydream about finding time to do that sort of stuff. But if I did, I probably wouldn't have time for commissions, and that's something I really enjoy doing. I wouldn't be able to draw cool lads like this. I want to find a good, like, a genderless version of lad, but lax sounds weird. Lax, I don't think I like. I just love the energy that lad has. Hopped off the plane at Lax. You were a hardcore PvP back in WoW Wrath. Yeah, MMOs. Which ones? Oh, it's funny you mentioned Phantasy Star Online. I wouldn't have even mentioned that, but you did. So I had a Dreamcast. Oh, actually, here's how cool of a kid I was, chat. My mom, because we were in the military, we actually lived in Okinawa, Japan for a couple years, but I was like literally 1 year old to 3 years old, so I don't remember any of it. But my mom, being an adult who was not 1 or 3 years old, had a bunch of friends. And when we moved stateside, they would occasionally send us like cool Japanese stuff you could not get in America unless you were really in the know. So I got a Japanese copy of Pokemon Gold, and I got a Japanese Dreamcast when I was like a teenager. So I felt like the coolest person ever. Oh, and Power Stone and Sonic Adventure 2 I had in Japanese. But yes, it's a long way of saying I was very much into the Dreamcast. And I had Power Stone, I had Sonic Adventure, I had that one boxing game with like the cool announcer, whatever that was. And I definitely had Phantasy Star Online. I was really into Phantasy Star Online, even though it was an incredibly, incredibly rude game where if you died and dropped your shit, it was gone. It was gone. Ah, heck, I got rid of that line accidentally. God, Donut County had such a good soundtrack. I know literally everybody and their uncle told me this, but now I'm experiencing it. Like when you're playing the game and like there's all this wacky stuff happening, at least for me, like I couldn't appreciate all the cool soundtrack stuff happening the whole time. I don't know if this really sells for me, this like hair thing. I think it would just purely be covered by the other character, by the other head. So that's not selling for me, I'm gonna get rid of it. You love my relatable streamer. Did you play illegally downloaded games on it? On my Dreamcast, no. I very much did on my my 3DS. I was a very illegal 3DS boy. I was a very illegal emulator boy as a child. So anything from the SNES, PS1, or what other stuff that I guess a little bit of 3DS stuff too, technically. I would just download and just steal like a thief would. Nowadays, I always support indie creators and just always throw money at their faces. I can't remember the last game I emulated. Oh, yes, I can. Well, it was probably past Suikoden. Suikoden I emulated. Breath of Fire 3 I emulated. There's probably... Super Mario RPG I emulated too. That's all stuff that he emulated in the past couple years. God, I love drawing fluffy lads. Let's go. Download and tuck into tail pouch. Yeah, classic PSO was evil. It was. So Sega released the Blue Burst edition. Oh, I actually didn't even remember that. I didn't play that one. They were shut down the servers. People figured out how to pirate them. Yes, I have heard about that. I haven't ever experienced them. Oh, so here's a deep MMO cut, or at least it feels like one, because I barely see anybody talk about it. I was really, really into Ragnarok Online. It was a very big like anime MMO. I played like a priest or whatever the class was that could put down the little green field that would block all ranged attacks. I was really into it. I remember I found like a rare item from a boss monster that had like one of those less than 1% drop chances, or at least that what my memory is telling me. And like my class couldn't use it, and I never interacted with the market board. So I just told my friend who used the class, I'm like, yeah, you can have it. And they were like, bro, you could get like a shit ton of money for this. Don't give it to me. I'm like, no, like you play the class, you should have it. And I gave it to them. I don't know why that stayed with me. It was like an ice Qatar or something. Like it was meant for an assassin class. I remember that. So cute, very fluffy. So the thing you introduced you in emulation was Pokemon ROM hacks? Whoa! You always wanted to make one, but 11-year-old you had no idea how programming worked. Have you since made a Pokemon ROM hack? Also, I don't know anything about Pokemon ROM hacks. Does this entail like just cheating things about the game to change it how you want to be? Or do you mean sort of like those hacks like, isn't Pokemon Crystal one? Where it just introduces a whole bunch of new mons and like a whole world and stuff. I know there's a bunch of those style of hacks. Oh, I need to detail up these ears. You were a battlesmith on RO? Let's go. Of all games that your parents stopped you from playing, it was Ragnarok Online. Did you ever get to experience it? Like secretly or at a friend's house? I tell myself that I'll eventually play / beat a Pokemon game, but I've been saying that for years. I never beat anything as a kid. I feel like these ears are tiny. This little sketch that I did. How can I make this feel more like the character? Let me organize my references on the other screen. Get two good side views of the character. So this is gonna be more of a straight on view than either of my references, which is fine. I've been in this strange art mood recently, and I'm gonna try and explain it as best as I can. So the strange art mood that I have been in recently is back with my first batch of 10 commissions that I've already finished. I felt like I was like a first sketch. What's an F name? I can't think of an F name. I was a first sketch Fred. And I would just like do one sketch, send it off to the client and be like, man, this is beautiful. I'm so cool. And during my second batch, I've caught myself being more like, hey, you know what? I'm not feeling that, or like, I feel like I could do this instead. And for a couple days, I actually felt kind of bad about it. I was just like, man, I'm taking so long on doing all these commissions. Like, what's up? I thought I was such a cool artist. And when I was journaling today, I actually had the brain blast of how to think about this positively. It's more that, oh, I'm actually just learning how to see not only mistakes, but also just how I can improve on these pieces better. So this is more of a sign that I'm growing as an artist, in that it's not that the things I'm drawing are bad, it's just that I realize I could be doing a better job, and that I have the potential to succeed at like a higher artist level. So that was me trying to reframe some of my negative art thoughts that I've had recently. And it hasn't stopped me from like drawing or like working on commissions. It's just kind of slowed my pace a little bit as I've been thinking about these feelings. That I think feels better. And then the inside of the ear, it's gonna go more like this. Very cute. And then one of the images has like a this in it, kind of like a bat thing, which is very fun. This is my rough version. Anytime I say rough, chat, just assume that I mean RUFF unless I clarify, okay? There we go. Let me catch up on chat. I was kind of staring for a bit. You haven't dabbled in it since? It got you into spriting? That's exciting. I'm assuming they do, Luncia, the RO private servers. I saw somebody on my my Twitter feed get really into Ragnarok online out of nowhere. First sketch for foxes? Oh, wait. So there are specialized tools. You can make a map and tile it without needing to know anything. So if you wanted to make an actual game, you'd have to know how to program the events. Oh, okay. Oh, there's a ton of Ragnarok servers. Whoa. Thank you for reframing your art thoughts. Too many amazing artists hate their older art. Yeah, it's a constant struggle. Like I used to be a full-time commissioned artist. It's just a part-time thing for me now. I have a real adult full-time job. But back when I used to be a full-time sweaty commission artist, like I had those thoughts all the time. Like, and I don't mean of that exact type that I talked about. I just mean more of unhelpful art thoughts that slow you down. It's very hard when like you combine something that's a hobby of yours and something that can be a passion as well, and you attach money and deadlines to it. It totally changes how it feels. And I'm much more mature now, and I have a much better like mental health process than younger me did. That's for sure. Like younger me didn't journal. Younger me didn't meditate. Younger me wasn't good about talking about his feelings. And just, yes, younger me means like 4 years ago, but still. But still, I've grown a lot. I've grown a ton over like those 4 years. And even simple things like this, like just interacting with chat and hanging out while I work on commissions, like this is great. This helps add a lot of positivity to the process, and it helps break me out of any kind of negative voice that I might be in, like a negative echo chamber of just stupid anxiety. It's like, oh, it's hard to talk about anxiety, or sorry, no, it's easy to talk about anxiety, but it's hard to be obsessed with anxiety if I'm just talking about how cool Ragnarok Online is instead. I'm a fine Rue now. I have grown. And get ultra toxic if you're not prepared for it, and set limits for yourself. Yeah, setting like time limits and just making sure to check in with you is really important. Like there are times, and this is not true, I'm gonna say something that's untrue, but I'm gonna say it because that's how it feels sometimes to me. You know, a lot of the times it feels to me like I have completely solved every single thing there is to solve about my own personal mental health. And it's just like, Keliff, stop being a dummy. You already know how to solve any anxieties that you feel, you silly Billy. Which is not true, because brains are unfortunately incredibly good at coming up with new ways to make you feel bad about yourself. So you gotta stay on your toes. You gotta stay crafty. You gotta be foxy about it. All right, so that feels much better. Oh, look at those big ears. Let's go. Brains are bad. You spend hours on a Ragnarok? Oh, and Neopets? Oh my God. Younger Kangy is older than me. It's true. I am old. It's funny thinking that I am in my 30s, and that number is going to increase by 1 on next Tuesday. But literally my 30s in every single way, and this is not an exaggeration, this is not a lie, in every single way, my 30s have been better than my 20s. I feel more loved, I feel more prepared, I feel more thankful for Sizik in my life than I did in my 20s. I didn't even know Sizik existed in my 20s. What a shame. Imagine a world where I knew Sizik in my 20s. Was I lining in 0.5 before I got over here? No. I feel like this over here is a slightly bigger width. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. I must have been doing it in a 0.5. Ooh woo. You always worried about your 30s, but it's pretty good. I mean, this is big and thanks to my husband for being such a wonderful, powerful force in my life. But even not related to him, every part of my life has improved in my 30s. My toolkit for taking care of myself and becoming stronger has only gotten reinforced with time. That, and I played a lot of really cool games in my 30s. That's helped too. It seems to be the consensus. The 20s are swirling nonsense and everyone struggles to figure it out. So the thing is, like, some people are just lucky. Like, there are some people who, like, in high school, they're like, wow, life's so good. I can't believe Nazard still burns the toast, but otherwise life's still pretty good. And like for me, like high school was like some of the worst times in my life. I hated high school. I was so unhappy. And I feel like 20s are the same. Like for some people, like 20s can be like absolutely amazing and super powerful and wonderful. And for me, I kind of just felt lost for the most of it. Although I did learn how to draw. I mean, I was technically drawing a bit in high school, but a lot of like the skill, quote unquote, that I have now for art, I developed in my 20s. So, you know, I did that at least. Oh my gosh, this is coming out so good. I don't like how tiny this is. That little fluff. Let's increase the fluff. Hell yeah. It's gonna be so freaking cute. Hi, Lowlight, hi. All right, I definitely missed some messages. I'm gonna scroll up. It feels like everyone in their 30s says that. Yeah, at least all of my friends, they do enjoy their 30s a lot. Having good people to help you through is a big part of the toolkit. It so is, oh my God. I was literally talking about this with my friend yesterday, my local friend, Roxy. I was just like, man, you know, what was the acronym I used? My NFPW. My NFPW is at an all-time high, chat. And you know what that means? My new friends per week are incredibly high, almost as high. Wow. Oh yeah, when I did the thing earlier, oh, I accidentally reset the record. Sorry. I mean, congrats, Golden, for setting the record again. I accidentally reset it earlier. Whoopsies. You think high school should be illegal? I agree. I super agree. The good parts of your high school experience were good and the bad parts were really bad. Yeah, I can unfortunately relate to that. I mean, I made a lot of like life-changing friends in high school. I think I can confidently say if I did not make some of the friends I made in high school, I just wouldn't be here. I don't think I would have made it. Oh my God, this is coming out so adorable. Let's go. I'm really happy that I as a commission artist have gotten confident enough to accept pieces I'm not sure if I'll be able to do. Like, I may have drawn like a couple of multi-headed characters, and even semi-recently, like I drew, what was it, Yari? I think it was Yari. And their 3-headed character, and it was like a 3-headed chocobo. And I'm like, hey, you know, I did this, super awesome. And I saw Shiny Disco Paul's commission request in my commission queue, and I'm like, I love this character. I think they're amazing. Do I have the ability to draw a 2-headed character? I don't know, and I'm gonna accept it anyway. We'll find out. And here we are, and I did it. It took me a number of tries. There was the one sketch that I sent off to the client, and there was like 2 other ones that I tried offline, and I didn't share with anybody. And I'm like, man, I can't figure it out. And it turns out, like a lot of the things in real life, the key was to just practice. Like sometimes you just need to struggle a little bit before you figure out how amazing you can make things look. Also, I've been doing more warm-ups recently. I haven't been super consistent about it. They're not an everyday thing because it is a time investment. But I've been doing a lot of gesture warm-ups recently, and that's been very fun. It's like a fun stress for me because I use site like Quick Poses, and what Quick Poses allows you to do, and I assume other gesture sites do too, where what they do is it's like, oh, well, hey, you can choose from like a different image pack. Do you want to draw some nude boys? Do you want to draw some nude girls? Do you want them clothed, semi-clothed? Do you want just whatever, like a mix? And then you're like, okay, like you get to choose what the time interval is. I usually choose like 60 seconds, because it's not like I'm going to get all that 60 anyway, because my brain's gonna melt, realize that I only have a minute to draw like a whole pose, very detailed. And then you just kind of go. I usually do like 20, like somewhere between 10 to 20 gestures, and I think that's an incredible warm-up. Anytime somebody asks me for art advice, my first suggestion is, oh, hey, take care of your mental health. But my second suggestion is, yeah, you should do some gesture drawings because it'll help you loosen up. And it'll help you realize that, hey, if I have to start over on a drawing, like on a sketch, that's okay. I can do that pretty quickly because I have experience now. You super love the Chocobo image, yay! It's funny you talk about being old. You realize you relate to a lot of people several years older than you. Yeah, actually big same. Actually big same. You don't know if it's a generational thing, or just because you're at the age where younger people are not real adults. Mm-hmm. I have very much been there and had that realization. Well, it's funny because the longer that I'm an adult, the more I realize that nobody knows what the fuck they're doing. And we're all just collectively incredibly good at pretending. Like, there are times, and this is always a nice compliment to get, and I never know how to react when I receive it. Oh, a tea reminder, yay! Hi, Maze! I'll continue my story after this sip. You wanna stick around and get to bed? For work, night-night, Keliff and everyone, big hugs and pass. Yeah, thank you so much for the raid. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being so utterly cool. And I hope you have a good rest for work. Good luck tomorrow. But yeah, the little story I was gonna tell. So I never know how to react when I get this specific compliment, and I'm always very thankful. I don't want to sound ungrateful. But I've had some friends, and some recently even, send me a message to the effect of, wow, Keliff, you like do so much. Like, and you're so cool, and you do all these things, and like, wow, like you inspire me to do like all this stuff. Like, wow, thank you, thank you. And I'm like, I don't know what to say. Like, I don't know how to react. Like, I just feel like I'm a person who's trying their best, and that's it. I don't have any secrets. I don't have any secrets aside of journaling and being Kangy and meditating. That's really all I got. That's really all I got. Just be kangaroo, journal every day in your beautiful bullet journal, be incredibly lucky and get a computer science job that doesn't require that much work, and I can take naps in the afternoon on most days and nobody says anything. And that's it. Wow, it's just so easy. It's just so easy. None of it's ever easy. I want to combine some of these. I have so many layers. Oh, wait. Important question. This is what's on layer 69. We found it. That was not planned. We just have snout on 69. You tried to do bullet journaling to help with ADHD. You ended up forgetting to do it. I think that is entirely valid. I've had a number of friends either on the spectrum or ADHD or any other kind of attention sort of thing that they, you know, there might be a struggle point. And that seems to be a common story. Am I drawing schneefs? Definitely not. I'm very clothed here. But I'm drawing snoots. I'm definitely drawing snoots. Maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's Kangy. I like that. I like that. That's cute. Oh. So this brings up a fun idea to me. So one of my past statuses on twitter.com was every kiss begins with Kangy, and I'll probably reuse that again because I think it's funny. And now we have a different advertising phrase that has been applied to Kangy. I wonder how many other ones would just work. I'm trying to think if there's anything I forgot on the upper half of this drawing. I did not remember to hide this temporary layer. That is not correct. Where are you?
Did I combine you accidentally?
All right, you have to go away. Get out of my way. Oh, thank God I didn't accidentally combine it. Oh, wait. Get out of here. Get out of here. Just delete. Go away. There we go. Wunderbar. Wonderful. There we go. Kangy, it's what's for dinner? No. No, definitely not. That reminds me of, I saw like this really cool, I can't remember the full story now. It was like semi-related to the Olympics, and it was like a cool comic that was released in Australia. It had very cute like anthro kangaroo art. And the one like news thing related to it that I saw, that it was sold at this one supermarket in Australia. So I'm just like, oh, cool. And I just Googled kangaroo and then plus this supermarket in Australia. And that was actually a terrible decision, because all it was pictured of pre-packaged kangaroo meat. And I'm like, no, no, please save me, my brethren. So that was an unfortunate Google search that I did. Oh, here we are. Wow, it's really bully time? It has not felt like 2.5 hours. Whoa. It has not felt like 2.5 hours to me. Holy heck. Holy heck. Okay. I mean, I guess we did start in another piece and we did a lot of sketching. All right, so All right, so I'm just gonna write BRB. Oh, let me write in some cursive because I love writing in cursive. All right, here we go. BRB, love you. Be back soon. All right, I'm gonna disappear. Break time. One of the pros of having your persona be a universally beloved animal is not having that problem. I'm very happy to hear that. Remember to take care of yourself, or so help me, I will cry live on stream. I'm running away. I'm running to go take care of myself. I'm gonna go step outside and enjoy the night air. I'll be back. Hey chat, I encourage you to stand up, stretch a little bit yourself, maybe get some water and or a snack, and I'll be back pretty soon, okay? Only villains dislike cats? Oh, I have an emote. I have an emote. I lied. It's a Setsu villain pretend emote. For people who don't know, there's this fake lore that Setsuna hates cats. And the reason I say fake lore, it was based off a misspeaking of theirs, which I don't remember the exact phrasing, but I'll do my best to imitate. They were just talking, and like they saw a picture of a cat, and they were like, oh, you know, that's cute for a cat. And it has never escaped them. Nobody in their chat will ever let them forget this moment. And so Setsuna's a wolf, and in their stream once I'm like, oh, you know, Setsu's cool for a wolf. And I said that just to chide them, which I thought was fun. Do 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 ba 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 da. I'm almost ready. Pop, I'm in existence now. Wow, it feels so good to exist again. Oh my god, an art stream. Art streamers are so cool. Wow, it's true. We are so cool. Hi, Nadeski. Hi. How are you doing this fine evening? So chat, I thought of a fun question. While I was on my little mini break there, stretching my leggies and getting some water and stepping outside and becoming yellow. And I was thinking, do you have like a favorite vacation that you went on growing up? Was there like a cool place you went to that still stuck with you? Should I do like this center line here? No, I shouldn't. It's more like morning? Oh. Well, I hope the morning is treating you oh so lovely. Is this pretty close to there? This brush is so big. There we go. I'm yellow like the sun. I think the vacations that I thought were the coolest as a kid were anything that involved like going inside a cave, like being able to see stalactites and stalagmites and being able to cockily say the difference between the two was fun. Just running around in caves. This is not something current me would do, but younger me was like, wow, spelunking's so cool. Just going inside a dirty, wet cave. Don't know if you'll ever come back. That sounds awesome. Not adult me. Very much not adult me. But younger me, yes. Younger me thought that was cool. Pango, hi, hello. How you been? How's the day going for you? Aw, hell yeah. Caves were the best when you were little. Another cave friend. Not necessarily a vacation. You attended a trip camp during summers in elementary school. Always loved when you go to the Smithsonian. Aw, yeah. I went to the Smithsonian all the time. I really liked it. I'm actually just a big museum person in general. Every time I've ever gone to an art museum of really any kind, it doesn't matter. It can be, you know, it can be classic Smithsonian, it can be modern art, it can be just like cool French paintings or whatever the heck. I always leave feeling inspired. I always leave feeling like, wow, I can accomplish anything with art. Wow. It's actually one of my favorite things to do in VR chat. You have to have the right group to do it with, I think. Like go to a virtual museum. And if you haven't played VR chat, you might be thinking to yourself like, oh, is that a thing? It is very much a thing. There's actually a lot of cool museums inside of VR chat that can only exist inside the virtual realm because they're essentially like shader museums or like kind of like technological Marvel things where it's just like, this would never exist in actual reality, so let's embrace this virtually as cool virtual animals. Yeah, there's actually 2 different Shader Fest maps that are both baller and both very fun. If you're there with like a large group, I think like a smallish group, like, you know, anything under like 7 is probably the best. Anything bigger than that, I feel like the experience kind of gets lost. Used to go to Bar Harbor in Maine. That was awesome. Oh, hell yeah. Heidel, Keidel, hi, hello. You feel like you didn't enjoy actual vacations much as a kid? It was almost always when your sister was playing softball. You spent most of the time bored playing on your Game Boy. I was very much a bored Game Boy child. What Game Boy games did you like lose yourself in? Whatever this instrument is that's going, big hell yeah. Oh yeah, this is feeling very good. The weight of the clothes is on point, which I'm very proud of. So much Pokemon. Fair. Hand, please. So you live not too far from Mammoth Cave. It's the longest in the world? Whoa, still cool to go to? Not to mention there's tons of caves to go see in Kentucky, the cave state. Since I moved to Kansas as an adult, I don't really know what the kind of kid attractions are around here. I'm sure my husband would know because he knows everything. I haven't done too many touristy things in Kansas City. I went to the World War I Memorial Museum when my mom was in town. Just kind of walked around. That was fun. It was pretty. It's a beautiful day out. And the building that it's in is actually really cool. Super cool building. Chonky pause. Chonky pause. You see a skinny ball, you say, get out of here, get some meat on them bones and come on back later. That's exactly what you say to Skinny Paws. Skinny Paws would 500% be like a real weight loss product in a furry world. Get on Skinny Paws today and love how you look. And then it'd be like a hot dude or something. Which I'll take the hot dude and I'll leave the Skinny Paws, please and thank you. Pwob. Hi, Andy, hi. What is a cave but a giant hole? I mean, that's why everybody wants it. So Colossal Cave, the old computer game from the 70s. Oh, and an upcoming VR game is based off Mammoth Cave, designed by the people who also spelunked in there. Whoa, that's exciting. Oh, ooh, a gentle hop across the stream from Andy. Have you and Scuff gone to the cheese caves? It's funny because like he was streaming, like it was one of his first streams and he was just like, what's a cheese cave? And like 10 people in chat were just talking about the cheese cave. He's like, how have I, a rat, never heard of the cheese cave before? So this is a very new concept in our lives. You don't know if it's open to the public? You'll be interested because cheese and cave? I actually don't even know what it's about. I just know that he learned about it. And then he was surprised he didn't know. I'm not up to on my cheese cave lore. Oh, ooh, gentle hops. Caves used for aging cheeses. That would make sense, I think. Oh, pretty okay, 536. There's actually, in Furry World, there's actually an anti-bullying PSA where like it starts with a bunch of like 3 or 4 kids just laughing at this other like tinier furry, just like kind of crying. And there's like, ha, look at how not thick their paws are. Whoa, look at how skinny their paws are, bro. You come from a family of ants. So the government made a deal to always keep farmers afloat. They bought tons of cheese from farmers and just stored it underground. We could stop producing and importing cheese. We'd have a massive variety for like 3 years. Whoa, I did not know that story. That's so rad. For people who watched Arrested Development, I feel like this could be a spin on the phrase of there's always money in the banana stand. There's always cheese in the cave. You know, I feel like I would have gotten more into Spelunky the video game if it actually did involve a lot of cheese. That's the source of the joke about government cheese? Really? Whoa. I had no idea. You 100% could not have guessed that? Yeah. I was also like in the blue. It's kind of like that vault in Norway that holds millions of plants for an apocalypse, but for cheese. Hey, Keliff, guess what? What's that, Lutheran? Oh my god, hi, Lutheran. I saw your name and I saw first time chatter and I'm thinking like, I feel like I know this name. And then it clicked. It's your birthday? Oh my god, hi, happy birthday. I know Gunner the Rats is tomorrow. Mine's on Tuesday. Setsuna's is on Friday. Oh, actually, that means you share the same birthday as Setsuna. Whoa, that's cool. There's so many birthdays in May and I love to see it. But yeah, happy birthday. I hope it's going oh so well. You're the third person you've seen have a birthday today. What was 6 months ago? Was that like a cool holiday for people to have sex? Or sorry, I said 6, you know, 9. But what have you been up to today? Did you have a cool... Oh, Tankchu, you bought like $70 worth of stuff for tomorrow night? What are you doing tomorrow? Is it a big celebration? It's gonna be a big party, either a real life or virtual life. Party night, let's go. I mean, I'll definitely be on VR. I'm always on VR on Fridays. I gotta push that shape a little bit more. Honestly, I think I enjoy VR parties more than real life parties at this point. Real life is cool, but I also can't have my giant Kangy hips in real life. It's very sad. You made a drink that tastes like a Twix? That sounds so rad. Whoa. I would take a sip of that. Whoops. Growing up, having a late May birthday was the best because it was just like, oh yes, stupid school is over and out for the summer, and it's also my birthday. That was my favorite. It was something to look forward to other than just like finals being over with. Oh, it's your birthday too? You never really celebrated that? Oh my god, happy birthday, Dadaski. Thank you so much for choosing to spend it here. VR party is better. You can get drunk, already be home, not have to kick people out, not clean up after them. Exactly. You can just take the headset off and immediately just chill or pass out, whatever other. When's Shulva's birthday? I actually don't know this. I don't think I have a Shulva birthday in my calendar. No worry about driving home. You're already home. Ooh, 627. Oh my gosh, we're almost a T-1-ish month away for Shulva birthday. Whoa. Whoa. Chat, is there anyone who does like, always does like a special thing for their birthday? I'm kind of like Nadaski. Like, I don't really do anything for my birthday, which is why it's like, oh, since I didn't have any plans anyway, and I don't really normally do anything, I might as well spend like the whole day streaming, because that sounds way more fun than doing nothing. Recom, hi. You're gonna say food is the one upside to real parties. You can order food anyways. That's true. I do enjoy having meals with people in real life. That is very fun. I do like that. Just be plural, have a little party for each headmate. Let's go. All right, that's feeling really good. Oh, look at that pob, look at that pob. Let's go. That feels awesome. I wanna work on this outfit. I'll transition over to the hand. This is 100% one of those streams where at the end I'm gonna be like, there's no way that was 3-ish hours. Because it already didn't feel like, wait, I've almost been alive for 3 hours? Yeah, it does not feel like that. Not at all. It turns out talking to cool people in chat just really makes time fly. I can't imagine the alternate reality where I didn't stream. Like, what would I do with my life if I didn't stream? I mean, I guess I would still be drawing. Would I be doing commissions? I don't know. I probably would have gotten more into like 3D art. I bet I would have done that if I didn't stream. I probably would play MMOs. I would probably be an MMO Chad. That's probably what I would do. But this is the more fun reality where I do stream and I am Kangy. The much better reality. I've met so many wonderful people and made so many cool friends thanks to streaming. MMOs like Toontown? Oh man, I don't know if I'm that cool, Arlo. Is VR chat considered an MMO? It is massively multiplayer, and it is all online, and there is in fact a lot of grinding. Oh yeah, that belt feels really good. I have some friends on my Steam friends list who are just like, oh, I recommend this game. And it literally does like describe itself as a virtual MMO. Which I feel like one of the appeals of playing an MMO is just mindlessly like grinding objectives and chilling. And I guess some people, or actually a lot of people, I shouldn't say some, play VR like sitting down. That's not me. I'm a big stand and wiggle and move VR chat player, and VR player in general. So I can't imagine playing like an MMO in VR. To me, that just sounds exhausting. Oh, speaking of exhausting and also VR, I did play some Beat Saber earlier today. There was nothing really going on at work past my 3 p.m. meeting, and I'm like, you know what? I would like to do something for my body. So I did some Beat Saber. Hi! We're all bouncing. Hi, Roland. Hi. Were you playing more Bug Snacks? Oh no, you're playing Mother 3 now, right? You're playing Mother 3? How did that go? I hope you're having a lot of fun. I haven't played Mother 3 since like teenage years for me, I think. It's been a long time. Veggie hates you. This is a strange raid message we have here, but hi. Hi, hello. You were playing Mother 3, let's go. So I've been drawing this multi-headed cool buddy right here. They go by Shiny Disco Paul. I'm having fun. I've actually worked on a couple of things tonight. I have this crying cat Twitch emote. I'm gonna be working on. I can show you something else I was working on too. I was working on this this protogen. It was kind of like floppy ears. Got like a floppy ears protogen. I haven't got the flats just the way I want them yet, so I just kind of messed with this for now. But this is mostly what I've been drawing today. They didn't start with any clothes today. The pobs weren't fully there, so I've done a lot of work on this. Crying cat. I think I'm actually I think I'm actually very proud very proud and happy of my crying cat Twitch emote. I've done 2 other emotes for this particular person. Here we go. So I have a dead emote. Sorry, I'm blocking it. I got a dead emote right here. And I did a pog emote. I'm pretty happy with the pog emote. But I'm more proud of the dead emote. You're so funny. So I'm doing 5 total for them. You saw the 2 finished one. You see this sketch. The next 2 are also memes. The next 2 are also memes, and I have no idea if I'm gonna be able to get the vibe right. I didn't know if I'd be able to get the vibe of Crying Cat right, but I think I hit it. I think the giant tears helped sell it a little bit. I think it'll be very funny. You want to commission me again? I have great art. I'll probably be opening again probably after AC, because I'll finish probably 1st or 2nd week of June, and then I'll have AC at the end of the month, so I'll take a couple weeks off. Or I guess start of July. Probably start of July I'll open again. That's probably the plan. I'm scrolling up in chat. I want to make sure I catch up. Be a piece of Yoshi. Dark Fawful? Oh my god, like the Mario Bros enemy? I remember them. They were a hard fight. Richie, hi, hello. It's not a raid message, it's just the truth. Oh no. Chapter 1 hit you like a ton of bricks. You didn't expect it? Let's go. Let's go. Embrace the sadness. Yeah, I like the crying cat. Look at all these wonderful dead emotes. I love Shulva's dead. Hi Chris, hi, A+ drawing. Oh my god, I have Chris's approval. Let's go. Sad games are sad. Hashtag wow. Hashtag wow. I'm gonna become small again, okay? Zip. Well, I should also sip some water. And I'll get back to drawing. Yeah, Hoop made you dead really well. I made you cry well. Hoop made you dead well. You now have a new appreciation for sad games. Oh, like I casually mentioned in I think one of your other Mother 3 streams, if you want sad games, I'm your dude. I'm your kangaroo for sad recommendations. Yes, like the Mario Energy. Oh, sorry, the Mario Enemy. Favorite RPG series. I really enjoy it. I actually watched like I think it was like 2 hours or so. It was like a 2-hour retrospective of like all of those different RPG games. And I never played all of them growing up, so it was cool to like see how the later one changed. Firewatch is a cool sad game. What Remains of Edith Finch? Very sad. Very sad. Outer Wilds is sad in an interesting way. Tunic was also sad in an interesting way. Those 2 are very similar games, IMO. In terms of sad RPGs, Amori. Amori is an incredibly sad RPG. Holy heck. Holy heck. Alright, I'll have to draw like this little chain thing later. I don't want to do it right now. I want to draw all the elements under the chain, and then I'll draw the chain on top. I'm gonna get started on this arm lining, and then I'll catch up on chat, because I know I'm not caught up on chat. I see it moving the side of my eye. I didn't see this soundtrack on itch.io. I have been told it's on Spotify, although I'm just listening via YouTube right now. But there was something called Bonuts, which I'm assuming means bonus donuts. And that was an album on this person's itch.io. I'm saying itch.io, I mean Bandcamp. And it was actually really good. I put some of the tracks into my pre-stream playlist, / my Dragons playlist, because they're the same playlist. I don't know if I ever beat the first, like, GBA Super Mario RPG, whatever they're called. Like the Bros series. I played a lot of it as a kid, and I really enjoyed it. What's the consensus on the, what was it? It was either, no, it was a remake. because they actually like updated the graphics and stuff. I don't know if people like that version or they prefer the original. All right, now I'm gonna scroll up in chat. You live in Tampa? You've been here for the last 20 years? Whoa, my 3D model's super cool. Hey, thanks. I love being Kangy. I love Kangy. See some sports talk. I'm sorry, I cannot, you know, be a part of this. You heard Amori's great. It's getting the physical from Fangamer. Oh, I actually didn't hear that. Yeah, Amori, huge emotions. What I would recommend is reading the content warning flags on the Steam page, or I don't remember if that's on itch.io, it's probably not. I would read the content warnings because there's actually a lot of things in that game that might cause triggering feelings. So just reading that and being like, oh, okay, I can handle the talks of all these things, because it does not hold any punches. It holds 0 punches. But otherwise, yes, very good, super emotional, love the music. A+, great combat system too. Hockey, where 10 men fight over the forbidden ding-dong. I want the ding-dong. Superstar Saga, yeah. You missed Hockey Talk? I think it's still happening. So you're working your way through the first one right now, the remake on 3DS. The graphic updates are really good and the music's really good. The music is so good. Hi, Husker. Oh my God, Husker. Did you see my next possum cat emote? The crying cat. I'm not done with it, obviously. This is all where I'm at. But here we are. Here we are. You saw in the thumbnail? Good. Good. You died laughing? Yeah, there's 2 more emotes that Marco is gonna have me do for them. I think it's very funny. I don't know how well I'm gonna be able to do the next 2. You'll warn your viewers when you stream? Oh, 100%, yeah. It very much needs those warnings, I think. Oh, let's go. Let's go, it's coming out so rad. Yay, PosChamp made it, let's go. I love that they called it PosChamp. That's so funny. You recommend playing the 3DS Remastered versus the GBA original? It was a long time ago, the last time I like emulated a 3DS game. I think I used Citra, if I remember right. I remember the last boss in that game has like quite the reputation for being very difficult. I was watching a streamer play the original GBA version, and they were like having a really hard time. And they were like, chat, I might need to turn on like the, what is it called? Like the accessibility or the help mode, or just kind of like an easier version. And I didn't know this until they did it on their stream. And no judgment at all for not being able to do something in a hard video game. But apparently it like puts it, like there's a little thing in the corner of the screen it puts on. It's just like, this is the easier version. Oh no, you burned it, Husker, no. Sadly, gotta head out, goodbye. Goodbye, thanks for the follow, have a great night. You gotta do the lurk, Keliff, have a good art stream. I will. You're in for a Florida team, you like the Cats? You've never seen a three-peat? A three-peat. You gotta get the butter knight and scrape it, Oh, Rachel's gonna fix it. Oh, nice toast. So Rachel, I never showed this to you. I actually started sketching an idea out for your commission. I don't know how I feel about it. I want to do another go at it. This is so low res. I'm just gonna open it. But I like the idea of them like sort of just sitting down and then like flirting with somebody near them, kind of like that energy. But I want to do it again. But this is sort of the vague idea I have going. Oh, nice toast. I was talking about it earlier, but I feel like the first sketches I do on any commission, I'm like, I can do this better. I can make it cuter and more dynamic. But that's the first pass I did. I want to keep playing with it. You forgot to give me some ideas? I mean, last you told me they're just like, draw all of them. Also, some good toast happening. All of them. Okay, I can see that working. Oh, I definitely want a sippy of water. That's what I want. Let's go. I could have sworn I closed Telegram. Oh yeah, I opened it earlier, and then that's how I got the image on my head. I'm so excited for AC. I'm excited actually for just like the next month in general. I think I'm gonna have a pretty cool birthday stream on this upcoming Tuesday. And then I'm excited to play more Time Spinners, excited for that. I'm excited to finish all these commissions I have in my queue over the next couple of weeks. I'm excited for AC. And then after that, I don't know. After that, I'll have to think of other things to get excited about. I mean, I have a week-long cabin trip with friends in September. That'll be really fun and really cool, but that's a long time away. Anything to look forward to in between. Oh, Chonky Paw, Chonky Paw, Chonky Paw, Keliff Art, hi Restra. Water, you should get some of that. Heavily encourage water usage. You love that kind? Yay! How has the Restra been? Oh, I don't know if you saw Restra. One of the emotes I did recently as a commission, I definitely was heavily inspired by Restra Dead. They're a possum, so I did the tail like, and just doing that cute face plant. Love the face plant energy. There it is in action. Yeah, I feel lucky to know like so many cool friends with like emotes, because like whenever I see like a vibe, I'm just like, okay, noted. And if I ever need to like do a commission and have like a reference, it's like easy. I know exactly where I'm going. I'm going exactly for Restra Dead. It's your favorite new emote? I'm glad. It has such a fun energy. Another good dead, I got a gift sub to this channel right here. Rick Dead, that one's pretty good too. That's just the way the arms go over the body. I feel like it always makes me laugh. But yeah, the Restra / Possum Cat energy, that face plant is so funny. All right, hell yeah. I think I'm ready to draw these details and then the chain over the top. I think I'm ready. You don't have any deads? I mean, Sajam has so many good emotes. I love their like mashing emote. That one I think is so good. Rick is fun. I got to raid them after my last stream. Oh, so my hope and plan is that I'll be able to raid Setsuna, because they're still going to midnight for their birthday, right? Since we have essentially opposite schedules, I'd love to be able to raid them. I don't remember our time difference, if it's 1 or 2 hours, but I think by the time I end, they'll be close to the midnight. Oh, I need to actually look at the reference here. Ooh, here we go. You tired and you napped a bit? Oh, woke up, devoured a candy bar? Which candy bar? I haven't had a candy bar in a little bit. Oh, you know what I do want? You know what I'm craving right now, and I definitely don't have in the house? A York peppermint patty. That's what I'm craving. It was a Milky Way? Yes, yes. I love Milky Ways. They're so good. I love chocolate and caramel so much. I'm such a peppermint slut. I think that's part of the reason I love Christmas. Also, thanks for the pets, Void Lord. Hi, hello. Oh no, burned, no! We definitely need a candy bar to wash the burned toast taste out of the mouth. Oh, it's a hard line, I'm struggling. Oh, nice toast, good job. Midnight Milky Ways are really nice. Are those like a dark chocolate version? I'm sure I would devour it anyway. I'm a huge like nougat fan. So like I'll also devour like a Three Musketeers. Ooh, peppermint mocha. Oh, I also love peppermint bark. Not just because like the cute dog connotations, also just because it's delicious. All right, so I think I'm ready to finally do the chain effect that I've been kind of ignoring. Everyone keeps burning their toast today. We gotta clean out the crumb tray. You're so right. Oh, now that's an animation I do not have planned yet, but like a little maid outfit on the loaf, like cleaning out the crumb tray. That's a fun idea. Oh, I'm a toffee enjoyer. I enjoy the toffee. I love toffee, I love caramel. I love anything that kind of has a vague hint of burnt sugar vibes. Love all of that. All right, so that hook's right here. It hooks right here. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, this is hard to kind of keep consistent, to be honest. Consistent circles, no! Oh, we're doing it. We're doing it. Semi-consistent circles. I'll take it. So what do I have to do? I need to do a mask on this layer. Hide anything below the circles. This layer is separate, correct? It is. I need a mask over here. I need a mask over... Oh, it's the same one. Okay. I need a mask on this layer. Clean up, everybody clean up. Then over here again. All right, that should be pretty much everything. And that'll fit the vibe.
Successful vibe.
Whenever Christmas rolls around, you'll destroy a box of candy canes? Oh, let's go. I like the classic, just like red and white. That's always my favorite. Also, Hands Buff Boy, your name is so fun to say. You gotta be in the mood for anything rich like toffee. Big slut for dark chocolate and fruit flavored stuff. Oh, chocolate covered strawberries. Huge slut for that. Huge slut for that. I'm usually a milk chocolate lad, or I know it's not chocolate, but like a white chocolate lad. But occasionally I can enjoy a dark chocolate treat. I think I agree with Golden. I think I need something sweet with it. I mean, I know it's already sweet, but you know, like to balance the bitterness, I mean, like something fruity. I think that is a good call. All right, hell yeah. We got a couple of hard lines left, and then we're pretty much done with the lining. And then I get to do one of my favorite things with lining, which is just sort of like tighten up the details a little bit and get like the little kind of like darkness pockets. I don't know what you want to call them, but they're very good. I think they add a lot to the details. You had a friend who told me chocolate strawberries were gross and you've never felt more wrong. So you're no longer friends with them, right? That's what I'm hearing. Okay, so I need to do this line right over here. It's gonna cut through like about here. I'm very happy to not be a very picky eater, but unfortunately, some of the things that I very much do not enjoy are incredibly popular things that always leads to like a laundry list of food-related questions where it's just like, oh, you don't like ingredient, but do you like blah? And I'm like, yes, because blah has like 90% that ingredient. And they're like, wow, weird. I can't believe it. Oh, I love this sound. What a good sound. You also don't like ingredient? Hashtag same. Yeah, so the thing I don't like is cream cheese and/or sour cream, which is in a lot of things that a lot of people are huge fans of. But I can't do it. I can't tell you why, I just don't like it. But I like basically everything else. My no list is incredibly small when it comes to food. Wait, avocado? So do you like guac? Yeah, exactly that line of questioning. Exactly. Ooh, I get to do this little orb thing here. Let's go. You only really like cream cheese and desserts. Even though I don't enjoy cream cheese, I can handle a cheesecake because there's so much sugar in it that it like kind of counteracts the stuff I don't like about base cream cheese. And also the graham cracker crust. Oh, I love that. That helps balance it out for me. Okay, and then this is gonna be tail zone over here. Ooh, and then I get to do the dark parts of the lining. That's exciting to me. That's exciting to me. You're always like, you do you, but one of your friends who gets cheeseless pizzas because they have nebulous issues with cheese, you're always like, sus. So you had Taco Bell the other day, didn't realize the thing you ordered came with Taco Supreme, you were sad because the sour cream drowned out all the flavor? Yeah, as a huge sour cream hater, I agree. I'm always nervous to go to Taco Bell for that exact reason. I'm like, everything that I would want is gonna have sour cream, and it's gonna be like a hassle. And if they forget to take it off, the whole meal is ruined for me. I'm thinking. I don't like the thickness of that line. I don't like the thickness of it. I think something more like this is technically more accurate. And then also something more like this? Alright, so here's what I want to do with these lines. I want to start over. Not from scratch, but have the one on the right as a base, and then everything else can sort of play off that shape idea. Is that the same? Yeah, it's the same layer. Cool. Alright, cool. So, with this as my source of truth, this one right here, how are the other ones gonna be? It's gonna kind of be on like this line is where the top is. And then we're gonna have, another one right here probably? I'd say like another one right here. And let's say we're gonna have another one right here. And let's say we have another one right here. All right, so that I feel like is a better source of truth. And let's move this to the right a little bit. Where's my... What tool am I hitting? I'm trying to hit this tool. Here we go! Alright, cool. And now, I can hide everything else and just draw on top of that. Nice, much better. Sour cream is so good though. I'm sorry, there's more for you. I will not take any. Sometimes they just drown that shit in sour cream, like damn. They layer it horizontally instead of vertically. You think that's what happens? You don't even get a bite of the ingredients. First it's all cheese, then beef, then beans. You know, that's very true. I'm normally like a cheese quesadilla person when it comes to like Taco Bell, because I'm like, how can you mess it up? It's just like bread and cheese and meat. Like, hell yeah. What if you eat the tacos sideways? What if you're eating it right side up, but you just exist sideways? Is it sad week when your fridge runs out of sour cream? My husband adores it. You like stuff that uses sour cream as an ingredient, like stroganoff or Swedish meatballs, but as a condiment, nah. All right, hurrah! Okay, cool. Oh, wait, let me do a mask here. Get it out of this spot, because that's gonna be over the top of that pattern. Hell yeah, oh, so cool, so cool. Okay. One of my favorite parts, we're doing it now. Except you, why are you here? Get out of here. And now we're doing what I wanna do. King of Rue, hi Praline, hi. You need a wide mouth to eat a taco sideways, that's fair. Yogurt, on the other hand, is top tier dairy. I'm sorry, yogurt's also on my no list. Let's see, so where do I want to have like little shadow lines? I definitely want to emphasize it on the face, because that'll make the face stand out a little bit more. We're gonna double up on these lines anyway, so if some are a little bit light, like over here, it doesn't really bother me. I'm sorry! I know, hashtag cancel Kangy Roo, can't even handle some yogurt. Fruit is great. I still don't like, I like frozen yogurt, but I know that's not saying much, because it's very different from standard. That fro of yo. I like this pose that I did because it's like this head is so close to just doing a nibble on this one. And the energy that I wanted here is just like, sigh. That's the energy I wanted when I drew it. Fruit and a little bit granola, yes. Oh, it's funny. So Roland, who might not be here now, they did raid a bit ago, and they probably did some self-care. But Roland, I think, is a funny story because they were one of the first people ever to commission me, like literally ever, not an exaggeration, back in my Tumblr days. And I don't remember how they found my Twitch stream, but I was drawing when they were chatting in chat the first time I remember. And they were like, your art style's familiar. And I have no idea how they parsed how I was in fact the same person that passed them commission. Because I feel like my art style has changed so much. But good on them for like actually knowing it was me. Tumblr, Keliff teehee, yeah. You want to hear some hot Kangy vegetable takes? I don't know. I like pretty much every vegetable. Do I have a hot vegetable take? I don't know if I do. I'm trying to list all these vegetables in my head, and I just kind of enjoy them all. I love carrots, sauteed carrots, A+. I enjoy cauliflower. I love broccoli. Broccoli, huge fan of. Brussels sprouts, huge fan. Oh, tea time. I'm reaching. So dairy-related white goop is a no-go, with ice cream being the exception. That is a great summary of my Kangy takes. You almost failed a test due to the printing machine? So is it that you couldn't get the test because it wouldn't be printed, or is there a different issue? Or was it like you couldn't print out a thing that you needed? Hot vegetable take, Brussels sprouts are the best. They are incredibly good. I actually never grew up with Brussels sprouts. Like, I never even had them at a friend's house. I didn't have Brussels sprouts until my late 20s for the first time. And I'm like, who the fuck didn't tell me that Brussels sprouts actually slap? I don't know if younger me would have enjoyed them, to be fair. Oh, so like younger me used to be a broccoli hater. And then I think I just realized that my parents didn't cook it very well. Because I had it at a friend's house. Like, I just tried a small nibble because it would have been rude not to. And I'm like, whoa, broccoli can taste good? What is this? Oh, it's gonna be so cute. It's gonna be so cute. Couldn't print out. Oh, hate that. Printers can tell when you're stressed. They can feel it in the air. They just know. I've actually given up on ever doing anything with my personal printer because I just find it stressful. I literally print anything I ever need over at Kinko's. I've given up on my personal printer. Given that I print so rarely, it probably is cheaper than ever buying ink. Especially now that I'm not in school. I like never need any printing services now, unless it's something for a furry con, like a badge. Printers have the built-in feature to be horrible at horrible times. It's true. So we have the opposite ingredient problems. Oh, most of your hated ones are vegetables. Oh no. What are your vegetable hot takes, Golden? The only thing celery is good for is mirepoix. I love the snack. I think it's called ants on a log, or it's just like celery and peanut butter and raisins. A+ snack right there. I normally don't have raisins in the house, so I just do celery and peanut butter. I think that's an A+ snack. Disgusting unfollowed. You do that without the raisins. I'm a huge raisin fan. I love them so much. I could just snack upon raisins for hours. Oh, so cute, so cute. You run a print center? You keep your machines running through fear? That's great. So it wasn't a veggie we had growing up. Sometimes the steamed ones, but they were so smelly. They were incredibly smelly. Oh, chat. So how many of you like actually knew how to cook by the time you moved out of your parents' house? I hope most of you, because my first meal I made after moving out of my parents' house was such a shame, and you can feel free to laugh at me, okay? My first meal that I ever attempted to make in my first apartment, moving in with a friend, was a boiled chicken breast. Because I had literally no fucking clue what I was doing. So if you think to yourself, oh, you know, I'm doing a terrible job trying to cook for myself, don't worry, I did worse for you. I'm really good now. You can make a mean microwave dinner. Let's go. Professional over here. Golden raisins are great. Purple ones are too bitter for you. Oh, raisin bread? Yes. Does anyone have hot cereal takes? Because I actually love Raisin Bran. I feel like I'm an old man. I love Raisin Bran. Yeah, I knew there was stuff in here I didn't draw. It has to be Raisin Bran that has the banana chips in it. Otherwise, it's not worth it. You need the banana chips. Otherwise, it's too branny. If it's not pasta, you're hopeless. What about rice? Rice is pretty easy. You know how to cook and you're still in your parents' house? Hell yeah, save that money. Start any more meal kits to learn more? Oh, that's great. That's a good idea. The only hot cereal take you have is that the plain ones are better. You like most cereals? One of the licensed tie-ins are bland AF. Hot cereal take, the more sugar, the worse it tastes. The exception is Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I actually really like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. What did I have this morning? I had Life cereal, which I think is, you know, nice and simple. I think it's good. My favorite one is this one that actually doesn't have much branding on it. I don't remember like what it normally has. It has granola and like some type of like branny cereal thing and then craisins. Yeah. That might just be cranberries, but very, very good cereal. Grits are amazing. Oh, cereal takes that are hot, not hot cereal takes. That is so funny. So like with grits, I lived in the South a lot growing up. Like I lived in Texas and Georgia and a couple other places in between there. And I didn't grow up with grits. Like they entered my life around like, I don't know, my late teens. Well, maybe more like early teens. And I could just never get into them. I've never had grits that made me like look forward to another grits. But that's open to change. I'm happy to let that change in the future. You had Kix for the first time in college. You had no idea it was that good? I can see like what Kix look like, but I don't know if I've ever had them. My favorite bad cereal that I don't usually buy a bad cereal. Maybe like once or twice a month I'll buy just like something that's basically sugar. My favorite bad cereal though that fits that description is Crave with a K. It's literally just like chocolate-filled objects. Aw, so cute, so cute. Let's dense up the hand a little bit with a line weight. Let me get back with it. Shrimp and grits with cheese. I do love shrimp. I'm a huge shrimp fan. I would try a shrimp and grit. That's a really good summary of grits. I never had that, made me look forward to the next one. Usually just use sugar and butter into it. You didn't have grits until you moved where you are now, but you love a bowl of cheesy grits. Ooh, I'm excited. So I mentioned earlier, it was at the start of the stream, and there's different people here now. So my friend slash streamer friend, Tone Deaf Leopard, is actually gonna be coming to visit in a couple weeks. And my husband asked him, they were like, hey, you know, what type of food do you like? And they mentioned like biscuits and gravy. And there's a really cool, like sort of like diner food style place that's really close by to the house. It has like delicious food and we're definitely gonna go there. And I'm excited because we haven't been in a bit. You planning to bring in a hot plate to a con? Ooh, do one pot meals easy? That's a good idea. It's really hard not to spend a bunch of money on food at a convention, that's for sure. You love a good diner? Let's go. Yeah, this is the type of diner where like everyone's very friendly. It's a sit where you want type of place. And they also just have a bunch of bullshit on the walls, which I think is very fun, like for that type of aesthetic. They have a all-you-can-eat pancakes on either Saturday or Sunday, I don't remember. But the pancakes are huge. Like, I can't finish a normal batch. I can't imagine trying to do double that, let alone quadruple. You'll meet us there? Awesome. If I can get away with bringing my countertop oven, you'll bake stuff too, Lamau. I've never had room-cooked food at a con, but I have had room-made fresh ground coffee with a pour-over and a carafe. I did have that, or it was a Chemex, but still. It was incredible, a very, very good cup of coffee. Which, like, honestly, if I could get a friend to do that at every con I go to, I would feel so satisfied. That sounds lovely. It was incredible. And it was like my first time meeting that friend in person. So like, what an impression to leave, making me a personal handmade cup of coffee. Ah, oh, so good. All right, so let's darken up the other hand, and then I'll probably call this lining good. I love getting lost in just like cool character designs and cool clothes. Huge fan of that. French press at a con is so delish, yeah. You can settle the is the DC area Southern debate, because you never had grits grown and cornbread was only a special occasion and always sweet. That's how you know. I lived in Northern Virginia for a long time, like 7 years. I would only visit DC from time to time. I never liked going to DC just because traffic is horrible. But taking the metro, yes. Taking the metro I actually thought was really fun and I very much enjoyed. There's no Waffle Houses? It can't be the South without Waffle Houses. I've actually never been to a Waffle House. I've been to like Denny's and IHOPs. I've never been to a Waffle House. I hear there's a certain energy about them. I've been to the Waffle House map in VR chat. That's the closest I've gotten. Bye. I like to imagine that this is not you naturally leaving. It's more just, this guy hasn't been to a Waffle House. Bye. That is not what I wanted, friend. Get out of here. There we go. I'm trying to click this. Yeah. There we are. All right, now I can put that white layer back on. Man, some pieces I do have like not that many layers. This is not that. This is not that piece. I am already almost up to like 100 layers. My bad. Let's heckin' go. Let's go. Look at those meaty paws. All right, I'm gonna duplicate the lines because it's fun. Hell yeah. Let's set up the mask, and then I'll probably call it good for the night. In order to set the mask, I do need to get rid of this. I don't want the lines, I do want the colors. I want you closed, you open. Let's go!
Big, meaty
paws! If your paws aren't big and meaty, do we really want to chat? I don't know. Are we gonna be friends if you don't have big meaty paws? I don't know. All right, I just want a very loud, garish color. This is a loud, garish color. I do the paws justice, yay! You're just an arcade cabinet. Ooh, so I was trying to think, I'm like, if arcade had like a Pokemon evolutionary line, is this their final form? Is this the mid form? It's definitely not the starting form, the arcade cabinet. You definitely came from something. Would you start as like a circuit board? Would that be the starting one? Is that too small? A literal toaster, that'd be a fun start. Ooh, maybe more like a CRT or something with a screen. Yeah, we're gonna be very just blah with blobbing out the colors, and I'll go back and pick up the edges in a second. Well, this is gonna follow the edge of the canvas. I don't really care. I'm gonna use a little mask on a mask. What's a garish color? Uses Kangy red? Listen. A calculator? Ooh, a calculator is a good go. You'd probably be like a Metapod. Oh, like one of those 90s Tiger handhelds that couldn't do anything. I remember owning a Game Gear, and I remember thinking to myself like, whoa, this is amazing. It's so big. Because it was gigantic for my small child hands. I think I had the Three Ninjas video game on the Game Gear. That sounds right. Or maybe it's just I'm thinking of Surf Ninjas that has a literal Game Gear in it as advertisement. Maybe I'm thinking more of that. Hi! Hi, Zoro3K. How you doing tonight? Thank you so much for the raid. What were you up to? Tell me all about it. I'm drawing this this two-headed friendly shaped lad right here. We did all the lines. I'm just working on kind of creating a mask for all the color stuff I want to do later. Gohan defeated Cell. Oh, you're playing a DBZ game. Is this that that Kakarot game or whatever that the like single player one that came out was recently? Yeah, oh my god, I was right. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, let's go. Well, I hope you had a lot of fun. Hi, Knuckles, hi. How has your night been treating you? Oh my god, Knuckles, are you excited for tomorrow for VR of chat? Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It was great, yay. I'm happy to hear that for you. So let's see, Gohan defeated Cell. How far does Kakarot go in like the DBZ timeline? Does it go pretty far? Wow, we listened to the whole soundtrack, damn. I had this other game soundtrack open too. Let's see, as a kid, I only watched up to, oh god, the Boo Saga? I watched up to the Boo Saga and then I kind of fell out. See all the awesome beans in VR? Let's go. Let's go. I'm also excited for this. I super duper look forward to my VR chat times at all times. At every moment of reality, I'm looking forward to being a virtual kangaroo. Which, you know, while I'm streaming, it's easy to not think too much about it because I already am. Oh, whoops. There we go. Whooper, yeah, I got a whooper on my ear. That's thanks to Dino. They love putting whoopers on me, which I'm totally for. Also, hi Hoop, hi. A short hike was so cozy, it sure was. I definitely already bought this this album over on Bandcamp. I really wanted to support the music creator. I've drawn this character with a lot of spiky stuff, like hair and ear fluffs and things. It'll take a little bit longer to get a mask, but it'll be worth it. Whooper! It goes really far. It covers the Boo Saga and then Battle of the Gods movie and Resurrection. That's so many things, whoa! Yeah, that's way far of what I know. Like when you say Gohan defeats Cell, I'm like, yeah, I know where that is. I remember that. You missed out on DBZ as a kid. You experienced through manga and games and movies like a hipster, but being a hipster is cool. If I actually end up buying a record player, my hipster level will increase by so much. I'll become so much cooler overnight. Ooh, I want to fix up this just a little bit. There we go. All right, so this kind of like upper section's really good. All this I'm gonna consider part of the mask, so I'm not gonna worry about that. You didn't know if it was going on past Boo or not? Yeah, sounds cool. Heading to bed, have a great night. Oh, and I will save. Yeah, Praline, have a wonderful night. Thank you for standing, Grits. Thank you for being yourself. I hope you have a beautiful night. You watched DBC so much as a kid? Something you always look forward to after school? I really liked Sailor Moon on that same kind of block on Toonami. I really liked Sailor Moon. I was very into that. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. You have a record player? Stop reading you. I don't know if you've ever played VR Chat Golden, but there's a map called Tanuki Tunes, and it's very fun. The way that it works is like it's basically a record store, and you can just pick up any record that's in that store and put it on a record player. Really behind the scenes, it's just a bunch of links to YouTube playlists, but it adds so much to the vibe of the map, and there's a pretty good curation of music there. It's pretty eclectic. It's very fun. Tuxedo Mask was the best character, but he didn't really do anything. He was cool, though. Just by the virtue of his character design. Oh, chat, what's your favorite Sailor Scout? Ooh, I don't know. I think I was a Saturn kid, maybe a Mars kid. I mean, Jupiter was cool. I'm probably more of a Mercury. If I had to be like one, I would be a Mercury. He was the best just by his design. I do think he looked very cool. You were a Jupiter fan? Jupiter was very cool. She didn't take any shit, and she kicked people with her long legs. Luna? I always forget about Luna. Probably because I watched more of the earlier seasons than I did the... Well, I don't want to say later, but just literally not the first one. I did always think Mars was cool. Oh, I was thinking of like, yeah, you're right, Luna is the cat. I was thinking of like whatever the sister of the main character is, or like the small girl one. That's what I was thinking of when you said Luna. I guess it has been a long time since I've ever consumed Sailor Moon media. It's been a while. Yeah, Chibi Moon or whatever. Yeah, that's what my brain was going for when you said that. Oh, it's gonna look so cool when we're done. Did I ever watch Cyborg 009? Those are the people in like the red coats, right? I'm Googling this. 009. Yeah, so I did see some of that. I was not like very in tune with it. I didn't like know what was going on, but I did see a little bit of it. I don't even remember this song from the game. This is really good. Boat Buds. All right, so this should work well because I'm just gonna use a mask that I already have set up to be a clipping mask. So this is gonna go here onto the colors. We're gonna delete this, click, and then I'm going to, I mean, future me will want this, so I'll take the screenshot now. Zip. All right, so future me is gonna put this picture right here. I'm just gonna literally steal any color. This is gonna be the base of our mask. Nice. Is that really that color? Wow, eyes play tricks on you so easy. And then you, how am I gonna do this? Can I set a folder to be a clipping mask? Yes, but it doesn't do what I want. I want to stop at these edges. Is this gonna work? No! No! Aw, shit. I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. How do I do this? Oh, okay. This is it. So we're just going to invert, and then we're gonna hit here. Oh, wrong! All right, just that, no inversion. Yes, oh, that's what I wanted. Perfect. Perfect. All right, yeah, that feels really good. You brought it up when you were hanging out with your anime club friends in college. Only one person even knew what it was? Oh no. When you were there when Discotech announced it, I got licensed at Otakon, you were excited? That's awesome. Nice art I got there? Hey, thanks. It's easy to draw well when you're drawing cool characters. That's the secret. That's the secret to drawing well, is always be drawing somebody cool, and you'll be prepared. I think that'll be a good time for me to call the stream and go cuddle my husband. I think it's that time of night. All right, so let's see who is online on Twitch.tv. Is Rock Candy Wolf still online? Are they still doing their birthday thing? They are! I never get to raid Rock Candy Wolf, AKA Setsuna. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. My guess of the timings was correct. I actually get to raid Setsuna, let's go! Let's go! So drawing Kangy's a good shortcut? It is. I heavily encourage drawing King of Rue. Yeah, thank you, Knuckles. Thank you, Pepper, Discorded, Zoro, Golden, Failed, everybody else who was super cool and chatted and hung out for a little bit. You just had a nap? Let's go. Have to go back to Setsuna. You're playing Words with Stream on them earlier? Oh, let's go. Giving my husband cuddles and tolerating sour cream in the fridge. I'm literally the best husband ever. Have a good night, Kangy. Have a good night, Rachel. Have a good night, everybody. I hope you all have an absolutely beautiful Friday. I hope it's the best Friday ever for you. Very furry? Who knows? Very fluffy? I sure hope so. Full of friends? Let's go with that. A friend Friday. I had a really fun time. We got a lot of good art done. I worked a little bit on this other piece over here. Got some nice shading going on it. Yeah, so let's see. We did all this today. I got this shading going. I did a lot on this. I did a lot on this piece. Cause like these paws weren't even formed. Like what did we have earlier? Oh, that was an older sketch I did. Oh, I know where it is. It's gonna be in here. Hide these. Yeah, this is where we started with, and not even. Yeah, there we go. That's what I had at the start. We have very much evolved over the course of this. Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope you all have a beautiful day. It's about to be Setsuna's birthday in like 45 minutes. So if you can't stay, that's okay. But, you know, feel free to say happy birthday as she popped by. And we're gonna go say hi to a cool friend of mine who I never get to raid. Wah-wah! Let's go. Have a beautiful night, everybody.